once again back at Baba Louie's in Pere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All-Star Championship Wrestling's Hot Blooded 2007. Here we are in November, once again bringing you some of the best action in the National Wrestling Alliance. The day before Veterans Day, a quick thank you to every man and woman who has served this country. Yours truly, The Thrill, here at Baba Louie's, and well, as you know, Brody has gone to Boston, so the board of directors told me I'm meeting my new color commentator partner here tonight. I don't know what to expect. I don't know who it's supposed to be. I have no idea who they're sending me. And somebody missed his cue, so okay, hold on 1 second. That's good. Okay. Stand by. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baba Louie's in Pere, Wisconsin, the home of All-Star Championship Wrestling. Proudly bringing you ACW's Hot Blooded 2007. Some of the best and brightest action in the National Wrestling Alliance. Hey, a quick shout out to all our veterans. Thank you very much for serving our country, ladies and gentlemen. Here's truly The Thrill back here at Baba Louie's. Now, as we know, Brody has moved on to bigger and better pastures out in Boston. How about the Red Sox? So now I need a new color commentator. The board of directors told me I'm meeting him here tonight. I don't know who to expect.
Hey!
No freaking way! Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, welcome a legend back to All-Star Championship Wrestling.
I know the nice head under that fedora anywhere.
It's the Dog of War, Kujo, Reedsville's finest, back in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
For Veterans Day.
It makes sense, doesn't it? Perfect sense. They picked me a winner for the commentary table. And Kujo, you are in for, you picked a perfect night to come back. There's a certain buddy of yours who's returned to All-Star Championship Wrestling. A fellow by the name of Sam Hayne, you might remember him. Tonight, Sam Hayne taking on Cadillac Nick Colluci. You may remember last month, right here at Baba Louie's, Cadillac Nick Colluci stole Hayne's replica of the vintage ACW Heavyweight Championship, proclaimed himself ACW Heavyweight Champion. Tonight Hayne gets his hands back on Cadillac Nick Colluci. Now you've been there, Kujo. That's not something Colluci's really wants.
I've fought Sam Hayne all over Green Bay, all over Northeast Wisconsin, you name it. I've gotten bloodied with chains, chairs, trailers. You've seen it, you've witnessed it. Does anybody really think that, I mean, I've seen what Cadillac, Nick Colluci, I've seen him, you've seen him. Do you think he really stands a chance? Cadillac has clearly bitten off more than he can chew. But that's not all tonight at Hot Blooded. Also coming at you, unbelievable action here, folks. Good, you're gonna love this. A women's rematch. Mystique, Sam Hayne's girl, versus Ann Brookstone, a veteran from all over the National Wrestling Alliance. Mystique beat her last time, but Brookstone hooked up with McClure, the foreign franchise, and they stomped her down like twice during the show. A rematch between the two women tonight. Hey, anytime one woman's beating the snot out of another woman and it involves tight-fitting clothes, I'm down with it. I think you're down with it.
I'm down with it. The Dog of War loves it. You're going to love it too.
Hell, I don't care if there's ever a winner.
Good point, good point. Plus, of course, the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship on the line. Mason Quinn, who won the title last month at Waverly Beach. Tonight, he makes his first NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight title defense here at ACW against a fellow you know a thing or two about, a certain Thoruf Marius, debuting tonight in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Well, I know a little bit about both of these guys. I've just fought Thoruf Marius twice in the last 4 weeks, and let me tell you, that's one tough customer. I've got bruises underneath this sweatshirt to prove it, and I came out on top once. Also, Mason Quinn. If you remember right, me and Adrian Lynch dropped our last tag title reign in ACW to Mason Quinn and whatever his partner's name was, I forget. Some greased up guy.
It's going to be a hell of a battle between Florius and Quinn tonight for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight title. Also in action, Justin Dredd, the X Division champion. The ACW tag titles also being defended tonight by the new champions, the Real McCoys, the Dream Police, go for their rematch tonight. That and a slew of other action tonight at All-Star Championship Wrestling here at Baba Louie's. Kujo, let's grab a drink at the bar before the action gets going.
One more thing. If you keep your eyes peeled, fans, you just may see an El Chupacabra running around here tonight.
Oh, good Lord. Grab your drinks and we'll meet you ringside at Baba Louie's, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Kujo. It's time for wrestling!
What was with...
What? What?
Tonight.
Yes?
You're in a four-way match for #1 contender.
With women?
No, for the ACW X Division.
Oh, yeah!
Gold.
Oh!
Gold. #1 contender.
Not on my teeth either. Not the grill.
No, not on the rims either.
No!
What is your strategy tonight?
Getting drunk.
Have you seen those cats? They're 1/3 my age. I mean, half my age. No, I'm 5 years younger than them. Yeah, that's it. And they're like physique. Well, I mean, I've been doing sit-ups and stuff, but they don't look as good as I do. But you know, they're looking good. They've been practicing because I've been teaching them. So you know what? I'm gonna do that in Guerrero. Have a little tequila and stuff like that. You know, these guys aren't concerned. You know what, guys? I'll talk to you later. I gotta train. Where's that tequila? Where's the tequila? Hey, stop it! Look at that. Anybody got stool? Anyone?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest is a four-way match scheduled for one fall, and the winner will receive an ACW X Division title shot next month in December. Introducing first, hailing from Wausau, Wisconsin, weighing in at 170 pounds, tattooed Mark Priebe.
All-Star Championship Wrestling welcomes you to Baba Louie's in Pere for Hot Blooded 2007. Check it and see. Yours truly, The Thrill, alongside, well, folks, Brody is no longer here, and there you see tattooed Mark Priebe coming out. We're pleased to welcome to the commentary table, of course, Jamie the Weasel is down at the end there. Welcome in a legend of All-Star Championship Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Reedsville, the Dog of War, Kujo. Kujo, welcome back to ACW.
Well, it's great to be here, Thrill. Just one problem. Where did I come from?
Evil lair of nice heads everywhere.
Thank you.
Troy Walter.
We're seeing him come fast and furious here, folks, in a four-way contest to determine the next #1 contender to the ACW X Division title. Tattooed Mark Priebe from Insane Championship Wrestling in Milwaukee, already in the ring. And coming out next, here is the chiseled Playboy, Troy Walters. Weasel, you've seen Troy Walters in action before. Reckon you got a thing or two to say about this fella?
Well, I noticed he's not wearing the Playboy tights tonight. That's about all I can say about him.
We've seen Troy Walters in action before here in ACW, and the kid has made quite an impression. He's had a couple of impressive wins here at Baba Louie's, and a couple of defeats as well. The kid clearly has a good physique going for him, Kujo. Not that you wouldn't probably break this kid in two.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of new faces here tonight that I haven't seen. I mean, obviously, I have not been in an ACW ring in, what has it been, 3 years?
Around that.
But one thing I do say is it takes tremendous intensity to even win a wrestling match. And I'm not seeing that out of this Mark Priebe. It looks to me like he wants to take a nap right now in the ring.
Bobby B.
Well, Kujo, you talk about intensity. Here comes a whole package of it, but in a little different vein. He's trying to change his ways. Here he is. You can't really call him the gay bar superstar anymore. He's trying to change his ways. Here he is, Bobby Valentino.
Like, he definitely has the most unique entrance video, I'd have to say.
Yeah, the kids love the pink triangles these days. Bobby V has told us in interviews backstage he's trying to change his ways. He's looking to.
He wants to give up sausage.
He wants his lifestyle to be a little less alternative, shall we say? And you got to give the kid credit for that.
He said he's done with the sausage and now down with the pie.
Kujo likes pie.
Hey, it's his life, his choice. Is that Bobby from Bobby's World on the back of his pants?
That's correct.
From Eagle Pass, Texas, weighing in at 190 pounds, El Vato, Jose Guerrero.
Now here's somebody I know a little something about. Probably the only face that I remember.
And there he is, El Vato Jose Guerrero, one of the many members of the ever-expanding Guerrero wrestling family. This guy brings a lot of heritage to the ring. And Kujo, you've seen this fella's act before.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the you know, he ain't the biggest guy in the world, but what he lacks in size, he brings in charisma, excitement, high flyer. I mean, I like the guy.
Everybody loves El Vato. The crowd of Baba Louie's are big fans of him.
You know, if he doesn't win his match, he can make you a hell of a burrito, too.
Exactly. Signal there from Eric Kyoto. The bell from Ref Kyle. We're underway. A four-way match here for the ACW X Division title #1 contendership spot, fellas. This is going to get fast and furious in a hurry. Remember, the X Division isn't about weight limits. It's about no limits. And look at that, Tattoo Mark Priebe already making a name for himself. Oh, Walters and Bobby V going at it outside the ring, inside the ring. Look at this.
We got action in the ring and out of the ring.
El Vato in a bad way here against Tattooed Mark Priebe. Trying to get out of that submission hold. Bobby V's got some other ideas. Oh, look, the stomp and leg drop combination to break that up in a hurry.
Now that's innovation.
Bobby V, a house of fire. Oh, but look at that. Troy Walters grabbing the ankles on the outside and dragging Bobby V to the sands of Baba Louie. Meanwhile, back in the ring, look at El Vato. Nice snapmare. Look at the takedown there. Oh, and a kick right to the gut of Tattoo Mark Priebe. One to the back, off the ropes. Vato, oh, hits him with a boot straight to the head. Cover our curse pinfall, 10 to the evening. Not enough. Kujo, this is hard to call it. They're everywhere.
I don't know if one ref's going to be enough for this match, Thrill.
Good Lord, I don't know how Kyoto's going to keep track of all this. We've seen them get lost a little bit here and there before. On the outside, Bobby V and Walters going at it in the corner. Walters posted up and Bobby V going to town on. Meanwhile, look at El Vato walking the ropes. Oh, can't quite get up there. Tattooed Mark Priebe still not able to get out of that. Look at Vato.
Unbelievable.
El Vato, a house of fire. He's out here on a mission, folks. Cover, count of two, not quite enough.
Well, I talked to Vato earlier tonight, and he definitely wants to win this match tonight.
Vato got Priebe up in a bad position. Good Lord! Glanced him flat on his face in the ring. Cover, count of two, still not enough. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Bobby V on the ground with a boot in his throat, courtesy of Troy Walters. Those fellas have got to get in the ring. They're not going to win this thing on the outside.
Kujo, last time I checked, you can't win a match outside. You got to get the guy in, right?
Well, absolutely. But I think what they're doing here is smart. They're letting El Vato do all the work in the ring on this young superstar Mark Priebe.
And Vato goes for the big body, cross body, nobody home. Tattooed Mark Priebe looks to use the ropes of his own. Oh, look at that. Priebe gets him down, still on the cover, count of two. And the action is both in and out of the ring, as it has been this whole match. Priebe looking for the clothesline, nobody home. Oh, big paintbrush there, couple overhanded slaps from Vato. Vato looking for the clothesline, gets Priebe down. And in the ring, El Vato has been in command of Priebe almost this whole match. Looking for that #1 contender spot to the X Division title. Oh, but look at that. Priebe managed to hold on the ropes, and Vato couldn't connect on the drop kick. And look at that. Look at El Vato just manhandling Tattooed Mark Priebe in the ring. There's a pinfall.
Well, honestly, I think Bobby V and
looks like we're doing this. Looks like we're doing this. Looks like this is elimination style, folks. We weren't told about that earlier, but now we know. Drop kick there from El Vato. Walter up and down. Body slam from El Vato. We're down to 3 men for this contest. Cover, count of 2. Not enough.
Well, see, Bobby Valentino, he's smart. He's playing possum. He's getting his. He wants to win.
Look at this delayed suplex.
Take a seat. Take a seat, Bobby.
Inverted face buster, maybe? Incredible move by Vato. Cover, count of 2. Still not enough to keep Troy Walters down.
I agree, Kujo. Look at Bobby V sitting in the front row, relaxing, catching his breath.
Somebody get him a glass of water.
And look at that. He's giving a thumbs up to a girl. Wow, that's something. Oh, Walters with a roll-up cover. Count of 2. His foot's on the ropes, and that's it. Once again, Kyoto misses something crucial. The foot's are on the ropes by Walters, but it still counts, and now it's down to 2 men, Troy Walters and Bobby Valentino. Oh, my God. Huge boot to the face.
That's a counter.
Cover, kind of Walters, not enough.
See, that's just a cocky pin, though.
There's no saying around here. Champions hook the leg. Looking for the knee drop. Nobody home. Bobby V measures his opponent. Kind of a Luthez press there. But the knees aren't enough to keep Walters down for the full count of 3. Oh, and check your watches, ladies and gentlemen. Time for chops, to quote the great Matt Byron.
Wow. There, Troy caught him there with the knee.
Kujo, can you even keep up with this action? This is crazy, these guys moving so fast.
Yeah.
Bobby Valentino and Troy Walters, the only 2 men left in this fatal four-way elimination match. Winner becomes the new #1 contender to the X Division title, which will be defended later tonight here at Baba Louie's. We're in the opening match of Hot Blooded 2007 from All-Star Championship Wrestling. And look at Troy Walters wrenching on Bobby Valentino in the middle of that ring.
He's slowing it down here now. Nice abdominal stretch. Textbook.
Now that'll slow him down a little bit,
And
eh, Coach?
that's what you got to do with a guy like, I mean, Bobby Valentino, he was the fresh man. You saw him. He sat outside the ring. What you got to do is you got to get him in a hold and wear him down. Take some of that piss and vinegar right out of him.
That's right. Troy Walters feeling a little bit. He's done well before in ACW rings. Hell, he held his own against Kevin Kruger earlier this year. Now he's fighting against Bobby Valentino because he wants a shot at that X Division gold. Currently around the waist of Justin Dredd, at least for now. Dredd puts that title up later tonight. Looking for the hip toss. Nothing doing. Bobby V with a nice counter.
Bobby V returning the favor here now.
Now, can you believe the fans are actually behind Bobby V now?
It's definitely a change.
As opposed to somebody else being behind Bobby V.
Hello. Oh, finally, Troy Walters gets the upper hand of that. Throws him down. Cover count of 2. The belly to belly, not enough. Troy Walters making his return here at ACW. We haven't seen this kid in a couple of months. He's looking to make an impact here and grabbing the #1 contendership for Dustin Dredd's X Division Championship. Oh, looking for the big boot. Nobody home. Bobby V is there with a nice counter. V wants some more. Looking for the Rana. He gets it. Troy Walters backed up into the corner. Bobby V is on fire here. Slinging Troy Walters in the ropes. No, Troy with the reversal. Bobby V, oh, nice reversal.
That could be it.
Cover, count of 2. Oh, and Walters escapes by the skin of his
Everything's
teeth.
going Bobby V's way right now.
Unbelievable. Bobby V busts out the springboard planche. It's still not enough to put Troy Walters away. And there's a submission move. Bobby V looking for a version of the unprettier here. Troy Walters, though, shoves him into the turnbuckle. Bobby V stops. Oh, big boot to the head. And Bobby V just went loco. Oh, my God. Look at the bridge. Cover count of 2. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Playboy Troy Walters.
Unbelievable finishing move there from Playboy Troy Walters. He returns in grand fashion and garners himself the #1 contendership spot to the ACW X Division title. What a quick match, fellas.
Hey, you know, just a few moments ago, you were talking about how the fans were behind Bobby Valentino for the first time in probably ever. And what did it get him? What did it get him? Absolutely nothing. What won in this match? What won the match for Troy Walters? Nothing but good old-fashioned smarts.
Thank you, Kujo.
Am I right?
You're damn straight.
I got to give it to you, Kujo. You're right.
Good old-fashioned smarts. He didn't cheat. He pulled one right out the back door, and who's crying and who's walking out the winner?
Troy Walters, you got it, Coach. Walking out a winner tonight. The new #1 contender to the ACW X Division title here at Hot Blooded.
Oh, my God.
Hot Blooded 2007. Hello, Douglas.
Oh, God, Kujo, I hate this kid.
Kujo, if you haven't seen this kid before, this is Douglas Do-Right Peterson, and he's got a weird fetish, so to speak. Before every match, he has to shake the hand of everybody in Baba Louie.
Isn't that disgusting?
It takes forever.
Weasel, did you or did you not just shake his hand?
I did not shake his hand, Kujo. It disgusts me.
I did. He's a nice guy.
Shook his hand. I hate this kid.
Hey, Douglas Do-Right Peterson is appreciative of every fan that came to see Hot Blooded and All-Star Championship Wrestling. And for that, I can't blame him. Look at that. Nice handshake for Mike Dakota. He's going to speak.
Oh, yeah. Well, it helps when you turn it on, kid.
Hi, I don't mean to interrupt the show tonight. My name is Douglas Do-Right Peterson. Thank you. I don't have a match tonight, and I was just wondering, possibly, if we can all be chanting ACW, maybe we can get Ben Johnson to come out here and give me a match tonight. What do you guys think? ACW, ACW, ACW.
Well, that guy's awful happy to be here.
ACW, ACW.
A little too happy, if you ask me.
ACW.
And right on cue, here is the commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling, the Reverend Ben Johnson.
Well, I didn't hear free alcohol.
What do you think, Ben?
Well done. If there's anything that's going to get me to come to some place, it'll be the ACW chant or free beer. Hey, you should have done that. Free beer. So you want your match? I could get you a beer later.
Told you so.
You're just a hell of a nice guy, aren't you? So you want a match for tonight? I got some bad news for you. I can't give you one. There's only so many matches to go. I'm sorry.
What if I had an open challenge?
Maybe. Don't say that.
Fastest I've seen
Don't
Ben Johnson
say that
ever.
again.
Open challenge?
Don't say that. Every single time someone said that in wrestling, something bad has happened. Don't say it. Let's just
got a
be
point
quiet,
there. Yeah.
And maybe nobody in the back heard it, okay?
Honestly, the best thing for Dudley is to go
Douglas.
back. Douglas.
Get it right.
Douglas Do-Right Peterson.
Whatever. Best thing for him to do is just go back to the dressing room and enjoy the night off.
Uh-oh.
This ain't gonna be good.
This isn't good.
Your opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dysfunction!
Are you kidding me?
Brother asked for it, and now we got it.
Oh, good God. Yeah, what's that saying? Be careful if you wish for it. What you wish for, you may get it?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Dysfunction is not too happy from the last show losing the belts.
However, he is smiling and frankly laughing a little bit at his opponent. All of a sudden, it's Dysfunction versus Douglas Do-Right Peterson. Oh, Kujo, this could be a slaughter.
We'll see how many hands Douglas is shaking after this.
Maybe the EMTs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, dear Lord. Dysfunction, a former ACW heavyweight champion, former X Division champion, former tag team champion. Dysfunction never met an arena he didn't like to destroy. And now he's going to face Douglas Do-Right Peterson? Oh, this Weasel, this is going to get ugly in a hurry.
Oh, you know this is gonna get ugly. What I want to know, Kujo, did you ever face Dysfunction?
No, he was scared of me.
Dysfunction, one of the mainstays of All-Star Championship Wrestling. And he's looking across the ring, frankly, at dinner. The lamb being led to slaughter, poor Douglas Do-Right Peterson. And you said it, Kujo. Be careful what you wish for.
Well, but I give him credit. I mean, it don't look like Douglas is one bit afraid.
And there's the handshake.
I gave him a tic tac.
No, I think you give him a little hand sanitizer. Oh, I suppose it makes sense. He's touched more hands tonight than, well, make your own intern joke.
No, I
here,
can't
fellas.
blame him for that.
The EMTs are at ringside now, thank goodness.
Yeah, you kind of know that one.
Dysfunction's a little, well, mystified. He can't quite believe he's facing Douglas Do-Right Peterson here at ACW Hot Blooded 2007. It's a surprise to all of us.
Oh, look at that. Dysfunction's going to let him have a free hit.
Dysfunction puts his hands behind his back, and Douglas Do-Right Peterson cinches in that headlock.
Oh, that was stupid. I would have given him a boot to the gut or a boot to the head.
Dysfunction has other ideas, tossing DDP.
You coach?
I would have hit him in the head with a 2x4, but that's just me.
Or a big old chain. And look at that, Douglas Do-Right Peterson applauding Dysfunction for the move. I swear, this kid doesn't have a mean bone in his body. I don't know how that's going to
He better get one here soon.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to translate into a wrestling career.
It's a long way to the top when you want to rock and roll, Douglas.
That was smart. Hit him right in the head. Well,
couple of forearms. Oh, and Dysfunction with a double chop and puts Douglas down on his back. And now the butt kicking begins.
hurt.
When we heard that over here, guys. Douglas Do-Right Peterson back into the corner now, clutching that chest.
Oh, the fans are encouraging us one more time?
No, the fans like Douglas Do-Right Peterson, but they like even more is when Dysfunction beats the crap out of people. Oh, look at this.
There we go.
Roll up cover, count of two, not quite enough. And I think playtime is over for Dysfunction.
Well, yeah.
Oh, he backs Douglas Do-Right Peterson in the corner. Hard slaps there.
Damn.
And look at this. By the throat, he just punishes the chest of Douglas Do-Right Peterson. Dis's humor is long gone. Now we see the ass-kicking guy who's held a lot of gold here in ACW.
Kujo, I believe this is called Welcome to the Biz, kid.
Up and down over the knee. Look at this. Russian leg sweep, standing moonsault. Cover one, count of two, and Peterson kicks out. And bails out for time.
I would question lack of brains out of that one.
The fact he's not running to the locker room doesn't show a lot of brains, but a lot of guts on Peterson's hand. And now he's in Dysfunction's realm. Outside the ring where Dis can basically kick the crap out of him.
Yeah, he should have just laid down and took the 3.
Yeah, I would venture he didn't come outside the ring to go slap any hands this time.
Oh, and Dysfunction throws Peterson into the boot of one of the ringside fans. See, it pays to buy that front row ticket, folks. You get all involved.
Oh, boy. Here comes the hardware.
Dysfunction's got a chair up and down.
I mean, judging by the looks of some of them fans, that might be the scariest thing of them all.
Indeed.
Thrown into that gaggle.
Yeesh.
Nice heads galore tonight, Coach.
Did you bring the mullet cutter? Oh, time for chops once again outside the ring. Douglas Do-Right Peterson is in a bad way, but he reverses the Irish whip, and Dysfunction meets the steel post. And now Peterson whips Dysfunction into the wall here at Baba Louie's.
And showing us that he can return the favor.
Douglas Do-Right Peterson showing us a little bit of fire here at Hot Blooded 2007.
I didn't think he had it in him to be hardcore.
Maybe he ain't such a nice guy after all.
Peterson on the top rope going for a prone disc. Oh, nobody home on the attempted frog splash. Dysfunction measures his opponent. He's right there behind him. Peterson's got to turn around. Uh-oh, too late. Oh, hammering it back there. Here comes Dysfunction. Huge clothesline. This with the cover. Count of 2. But Peterson still kicks out. This kid's got some fight in him, boys.
You know, and even if Douglas Do-Right doesn't come out on top, and I'm going to be honest, as much as this kid, we've seen him do some great things on past shows, but let me tell you, he's going to learn a lot in this match.
Painfully.
I would venture to say you're going to see a different Douglas Do-Right the next time you see him in the ring.
Yeah, no man usually ever is the same after being in the ring with Dysfunction. Weasel, you've been around the ring for when Dysfunction's in action, and even you looking a little concerned.
Let me tell you, I was in time in Algoma, and he threw me down a hill. He nearly killed me that day at Hardcore Havoc, too.
Yeah, I hate when he half-asses it.
You know.
Kidding, Weasel, kidding. Douglas Do-Right Peterson in a bad way here in the corner. Here at ACW Hot Blooded 2007. Dysfunction clearly no longer just playing around. He's going to do some damage to Douglas Do-Right Peterson with a hard chop to the pecs.
But you know what, Thrill? You know what? I bet you thought this was going to be over already.
You know, I would have guessed it would have been. You're right.
And it's not.
He's
still fighting back.
Look at him going for the backslide. Cover, count of 2. Not quite enough. Oh, look at this. Looking for the roll-up. Cover, count of 2. Peterson. Oh, not quite.
No, why didn't he grab the ropes?
Oh, huge boot to the gut there. Kujo's right. Get a lot of credit to Douglas Do-Right Peterson for lasting this long against Dysfunction and giving him a match. Cover, count of 2. Oh, that was 2 and 5/8. Oh, my goodness. Dysfunction now slowly loading up those fists. Peterson firing back with some forearms against Dysfunction. Looking to send him into the corner. Dysfunction reverses. Oh, but Peterson with other ideas. So does this. Who's going to win this battle? Round and round, and down we go.
That's it.
That's not good
Count
news
of
for
2, and that's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Dysfunction.
Absolutely, Kujo. A huge effort by Douglas Do-Right Peterson. He was up against a juggernaut tonight, looking for some competition. He got it and then some, but he went a lot longer with Dysfunction than a lot of people can claim to.
You know, this is the world of professional wrestling, and just being able to get in that ring and call yourself a professional wrestler proves, well, most of the time at least, proves that you've got something to offer. And I'm not taking nothing away from Douglas Do-Right here tonight.
Good observation, Kujo. Dysfunction victorious here tonight, but he got a little more than anyone thought he was going to get from Douglas Do-Right Peterson. The kid put up a good fight tonight, but it's just not enough against Dysfunction because he's just too darn hot-blooded here at Baba Louie's in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Gentlemen, I introduce to you the new ACW Tag Team Champions, Mason McClure, Martin McClure, Thomas Walton III, Cadillac Nick Colluci.
Here comes the foreign franchise, gentlemen, here at ACW Hot Blooded. The whole lot of them, and leading the charge, Cadillac Nick Colluci. And Kujo, you may recognize that gold around his waist. That is Sam Hayne's copy of the retro ACW Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, it is.
Now, Colluci has declared himself ACW Heavyweight Champion. He's clearly not. He stole that belt from Sam Hayne last week.
Well, he can call himself whatever he wants, but
You will see
gotta
Martin,
prove it.
and here comes C. Martin McClure with a microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, or should I say, hobos and tramps. Feast your eyes on the greatest collection of talent that ACW has ever seen.
Ooh, those are Those are big words, though.
In one night, we assumed control. We took every title in this company that mattered, and hey, let's face it, there ain't nobody around here that can do a damn thing about it.
Colluci's not the champion.
That I can do.
Here's someone that can do something about it. The commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling and the guy who founded this group only to be unceremoniously kicked out earlier this year, the Reverend Ben Johnson.
Why is Ben Johnson in a very jovial mood for some odd reason tonight?
I wonder if he's got something in store for his former congregation mates.
Either he's got that or ants in the pants.
And Reverend Johnson is sampling the wares of Baba Louie's here from a lucky fan at ringside. Reverend Ben Johnson is, I'm guessing, has something to say to his former stablements that turn on him. Oh look at this. You know, Chase McCoy just lounging around in the turnbuckles.
Real professional. You brought your own drink. Great.
Ben Johnson, before you even say a word, I'm gonna tell you one little thing. If one person walks out that curtain while you're speaking to us or we're speaking to you, I will kill you by the end of the night, and I will bury this godforsaken company with you.
So aggressive, Nick Colluci. And for the record, I didn't bring this drink. My mom did.
Kill.
She likes me. So all that I came out here to do was announce that I come bearing a gift. Jason Jerry has given me 2 NWA title shots to reward however I feel. So what I'm going to do is the Cash and Chaos match for tonight. The winner of that, they get the shot at the NWA Midwest title on December 1st at the NWA Wisconsin show.
Oh, that's huge, guys.
Kimberly, actually. The second match that I get to sign out is between you and Sam Hayne. You always complained that I didn't get you gold, so you went and stole Sam Hayne's title. That's a smart move. Now you've pissed the devil off, and you're gonna get yours later on. But the winner between you and Sam Hayne gets a shot at the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Champion on December 1st.
Ben Johnson, this is the best news I've ever heard. Let me tell you something. All you idiots, you gotta listen to this. I'm gonna be like the next Ric Flair, like the next Dusty Rhodes, like the next You know what? I don't have to be like Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, or anybody else, because I'm gonna be the first Cadillac Nick Colluci. And as far as Sam Hayne's concerned, I have gold. I have his gold. If he wants it, he can come get it. That's all he needs to do.
Signing your death warrant, Colluci.
And he will. And he will.
As you would well know, Kujo. Colluci with no respect for past champions of the National
That's
Wrestling Alliance.
terrific. Sam Hayne's gonna kick your ass tonight, and these people at Baba Louie's know it. Play some music so that way these idiots can get the hell out of. Get your hands off. Go.
So the Reverend Ben Johnson laying it down, offering a couple of title shots to his former members, but also at the same time, maybe setting themselves up to get crunched. This is going to turn out real interesting, fellas. The match between Cadillac Nick Colluci and Sam Hayne now not only is for that retro ACW heavyweight belt that Colluci stole from Hayne, it's also meaning a title shot for the NWA Wisconsin belt. As if this thing could get any worse, Cooch.
Enjoy it now. Enjoy it now, Colluci.
Cadillac Nick Colluci may have signed his own death warrant.
You know, there was a song I heard on the way here today. It was called Way Down Yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a Nick Colluci. And there ain't gonna be nothing hotter than when Sam Hayne blows fire right in Colluci's face and takes his belt back.
Tonight here at Hot Blooded.
Where the hell is
Hulkamania. Jerry Stylz.
Oh God, you? What? Look, I told you. You tore my picture of Adrian Lynch, all right?
We're done. I got Mr. Lynch teaching me now.
What do you want?
I'm not asked to be your manager again. I'm here as a professional interviewer.
Oh, you got a job now?
Yeah, I got a job now.
What do you want?
Now, I saw last match, and I asked myself, what happened?
Look, last match was a fluke, okay? You got lucky, I wasn't looking, I got cocky. Me and Mr. Lynch have been working hours in the gym, in the ring. I am ready for tonight. Been working a lot of hours. Long, hard, deep hours, okay? So I'm ready for tonight. Marcus Maxis, I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, okay? You just wait for tonight. Now, I gotta find my ad and cut it out and send it to my grandma. Get! Oh! Get! You two! Get out of here! Get! Go!
All right, wrestling fans, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, hailing from Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina, weighing at 220 pounds, Jerry Stylz.
This one's been a while in the making, fellas. We're here at ACW Hot Blooded 2007. And hey, Weasel, here's your former protege, the Duke Lacrosse groupie, Jerry Stylz.
They even got my picture still up associated with Jerry Stylz.
Didn't you file an injunction or something against that?
I fired him.
See, while you were gone, Kujo, Jerry Stylz Weasel kind of took him under the wing, his wing to try and help him out. But now Jerry Stylz is part and parcel and a big pupil of Mr. Adrian Lynch.
From what I understand, he's been spending a lot of time with one of my in fact, one of my best friends in the whole wide world, Adrian Lynch. And that can't be anything but a good thing.
It has helped him improve as a wrestler, but he's been kind of ducking Marcus Maximus for a couple of months now. Finally, we get the one-on-one matchup we've been waiting for.
His opponent, weighing in at 260 pounds, from Mount Olympus, Marcus Maximus.
Now this is a match that actually Marcus Maximus demanded.
Marcus Maximus has been looking for a piece of Jerry Stylz for some time. They're on their feet to the front row here at Baba Louie's, and there he is, the Man Mountain from Mount Olympus. Marcus Maximus is here, finally, to do combat one-on-one with Jerry Stylz in the ACW ring. Kujo, this might be your first look at Marcus Maximus, and your first impressions of the kid.
Big man, the biggest man I've seen come out of that curtain tonight.
Marcus Maximus is stacked, over 6 feet, over 200 pounds, and solid muscle. Jerry Stylz may have a hell of an order in front of him. Now, Weasel, I'm sure you're going to tell us this, because Jerry Stylz does not have you in his corner. How screwed is he tonight?
Well, I don't necessarily say he's screwed because I'm not in his corner. What Stylz needs to do is concentrate and focus and not get distracted. That's his number one Achilles heel, is being distracted.
Yeah, he does have that ADD thing going, doesn't he? There's the bell from Ref Kyle. We're underway here. A one-on-one matchup we've been waiting for a while as the crowd chants Mrs. Lynch at Jerry Stylz.
Well, see, now this is just bad because it's getting in Jerry's head, and then now Stylz can't even concentrate on what he's really got to do. Come on, Stylz, focus.
Jerry Stylz done with the crowd now. Finally, the one-on-one matchup we've been waiting for. Jerry Stylz, Marcus Maximus. They're going to settle this thing one-on-one. Lock up in the middle of the ring. Here we go. Here at Hot Blooded 2007 in the middle of the ACW ring. And Jerry Stylz with the initial advantage, grabbing that headlock on Marcus Maximus. Stylz giving away the size and power advantage here. Kujo, how do you counter against that if the guy is bigger and stronger than you?
Well, Jerry Stylz ain't a small guy either. If Marcus Maximus thinks he's going to come and just throw him around like a rag doll here tonight, he's got another thing coming.
Right you are, Kujo. Stylz has definitely shown improved wrestling ability as the year has gone on. Into the ropes he goes. Oh, big shoulder block and takes down Marcus. But look at the look in Maximus's eyes.
Marcus having none of it.
Hip toss and down goes Stylz. Another arm drag and down goes Jerry Stylz yet again. Up and round we go and down with the body slam.
Marcus Maximus definitely has the size to do good things in the ACW, and now he's showing he's got the ring presence and technical savvy. And 3 wrestling holds in a row out of him?
Well, I think it's safe to say that Marcus Maximus definitely a lead contender in being the Rookie of the Year.
An honor that Jerry Stylz has been known to want to grab for himself. Now with the advantage and a handful of hair to boot, Stylz throws Marcus's head into the turnbuckles.
Oh, Stylz delivering a couple of hard forearms there. Grabbing the ropes and slamming the boots in. Shades of Steve Austin there almost. Jerry Stylz jaw-jacking with referee Eric Kyoto. That's not going to help your cause.
And that's smart. Utilize that 5 count.
Jerry Stylz now stalking Maximus. Looking to do some damage here in the corner. He's got the advantage, and he's pressing it, jamming that boot into the throat. And like we always usually say around here, Weasel, if you can't breathe, you can't win.
That's right.
Jerry Stylz versus
Kujo, you seem very intent in this, watching this match.
I'm trying to take it all in. Who knows? Who knows down the road? I may have to face some of these guys someday.
Jerry Stylz coming off the ropes now. Looking to do some damage. Baseball slides out and slaps Marcus Maximus across the face.
Shades of the big boss man.
Well, this Maximus is a big man. You know, there's one way to take care of an oak tree, and that's to chop him down, and that's right where he is, down on the mat where he belongs.
And now Jerry Stylz on the outside, using it to his advantage, dropping those elbows straight in the head of Marcus Maximus as Marcus lays prone on the canvas. Stylz in control here, Weasel.
Oh, definitely. And I'm very impressed by Stylz tonight. Well, now this is where he contradicts me by jawing with the crowd.
Jerry Stylz just can't get the crowd of Baba Louie out of his head. Marcus Maximus replaces it with a few fists. Oh, but Stylz drives him nicely into the ring apron, right in the small of the back of Marcus Maximus there. And he does it again with that drive, straight forward, slamming the lower back of Marcus Maximus into the ring apron.
I'm a little interested. Where is Adrian Lynch tonight?
Marcus Maximus trying to clear the crowd out of the way. Now Jerry Stylz with the advantage. The front row's a little wary here. They're afraid a wrestler's going to get tossed right in their laps. Jerry Stylz, and he teased the crowd and just tossed toys and throws Maximus back in the middle of the ring.
I always like that move.
But a nice assisted baseball slide there, and down goes Jerry Stylz. Now both men fight on the outside. And he bounces his head off the ring apron. The crowd here at Baba Louie is clearly behind Marcus Maximus. Both men now back in the ring. And Marcus Maximus clearly the advantage here. Looking to put Stylz up and down again with that body slam. Can Stylz get out of it? No!
It could be over right now.
Marcus with the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Not enough. Stylz kicks out.
Stylz told me earlier today that he's been hitting the gyms with Adrian Lynch a lot. They're training hard, working hard. Oh, maybe he learned something.
Well, a jawbreaker and a sit-out facebuster, but that took a lot out of Stylz as well. Both men now barely down on the mat. Stylz barely getting over to cover, hooks the leg, cover, count of 2. And Marcus barely gets the shoulder up, fellas.
Well, Marcus, you're going to need a little bit more to take him out.
And here's Stylz showing a little bit of frustration, just slamming the hell out of Marcus's head. Can't quite get it done with the wrestling move, so let's just punch the guy. Jerry Stylz versus Marcus Maximus. We've been waiting for this matchup for a while, and now Stylz.
What are you doing, Stylz?
He goes and gets himself some hardware from the front row.
Now, this is something you would never see out of Adrian Lynch. Ever.
You're right. That could be a problem. Adrian Lynch is not here. He's getting a little distracted.
Apparently, Jerry Stylz missed this day of class.
And referee Eric Kyoto looking to, I was calling by his dad's name, looking to lay down the law here. Hands a chair to ring announcer Michael Dakota. But look at this, Marcus Maximus fights back. And I think Jerry hit him with some brass knuckles. He's got hit on him.
I didn't see nothing.
Throw. What are you watching?
Cover, count 2, 3, that's over. I'm pretty sure I saw some brass knuckles there.
Here's your winner, Jerry Stylz.
And he's hiding something under those trunks, it looks like, fellas.
No.
I'm pretty sure I saw some brass knuckles in there. Marcus Maximus is out cold.
The hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin.
That wasn't Ronnie Garvin. That was Jerry Stylz.
Well, on second thought, I think maybe Adrian Lynch did teach him a little something.
Well, now what is...
Brought the chair in the ring, the referee's taken away, and he beat him with a wrestling move.
What is
Brass
Douglas
knucks are a wrestling
Do-Right
move?
doing out here?
Yeah, Douglas Do-Right Peterson now out to maybe to help out his friend. Douglas still barely able to walk from his injuries from earlier tonight when he put up a hell of a fight, but got beat by Dysfunction. Now Marcus Maximus. I still say there's a pair of brass knuckles involved, fellas. I don't think the war between Stylz and Maximus is over by a long shot.
Golden rule in professional wrestling. If the referee didn't see it, it didn't happen.
All right, you got a point there, Kujo. I'll give you that.
That's right.
More to come from these two. and more to come here from Hot Blooded 2007.
Sam Hayne Mystique. They're ready to get some redemption tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, hailing from Skull Valley, Arizona, Ann Brookstone.
Kujo, we got you a little present for coming back to All-Star Championship Wrestling. It's a women's wrestling match.
Yay!
Here she comes once again, folks. Ann Brookstone looking for the rematch against Mystique. She did lose this match last month right here at Baba Louie's. However, she then joined up with the foreign franchise and took a couple shots at Mystique the rest of the night. And the crowd of Baba Louie's here letting her know about it. We're getting round 2 of Ann Brookstone versus Mystique here tonight, and the chicks are going to be getting it on for you, Coach.
I'm ready for round 2. I'm ready for round 3, round 4. Hell.
Yeah, where's our waitress?
Yeah, Kujo, your Sprite looks a little empty.
Oh, Cabana girl.
Ann Brookstone from all around the National Wrestling Alliance. You may know her by her old name of Ann Thrax. Now she goes by Ann Brookstone, and we've seen what this girl can do in a wrestling ring.
Would somebody tell this guy in the red shirt to sit down? He's in my way.
That's Big Dan.
I don't care who he is.
He's 16 by 9 in a 4 by 3 world.
His nickname is the Danimal.
What, doesn't he like girls? Sit down.
Ann Brookstone taking the time to, well, let Baba Louie know exactly what she thinks of each and every one of them. I'm guessing it ain't good. Defeated last month by Mystique. She looks for revenge here tonight, but I think Mystique might have something to say about it. But Kujo, I'm guessing you don't care as long as you got two broads fighting in the ring.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
Mystique is, good friends with, somebody that I've butt heads more than once with in the past, Sam Hayne, but I have a hell of a lot of respect for.
Those were some epic wars back in the day between you and Sam Hayne. Frankly, they scared the hell out of me.
And I am going to be partial in this match.
And her opponent,
wouldn't you be?
Hailing from the fiery depths of hell, Mystique.
And here she comes, the counterpart of Sam Hayne. She won this match last month, and she's looking for another piece of Ann Brookstone after the way Brookstone humiliated her a couple of times after the final bell last month here at Baba Louie's.
Thrill, I'll tell you what, I talked to Mystique earlier today, and she was pretty ticked off. She's looking for revenge tonight.
She showed a quiet determination, right, Weasel?
Oh, she was hot. She was definitely, and she's ready. Look at this. She's looking like she's ready for business.
Look at the look on Mystique's face. Flashing the devil.
Other areas.
And Brookstone being kind of disrespectful by taking a nap on the floor there.
And Mystique is motivated. She's looking all business here tonight, fellas. Women's action for you here at Baba Louie's Hot Blooded 2007, the rematch between Mystique and Ann Brookstone. One a veteran all over the National Wrestling Alliance. The other not unknown to ACW, known mostly for the company she keeps. Basically, the devil himself. The crowd here at Baba Louie is clearly behind Mystique in this one, in this rematch from last month. Not often you get to see the same competitors go at it twice in a row, although we will see it later tonight with the Tag Team Championships on the line. However, right now, welcome back, Kujo. Here's some women's action for you. The bell rings and we're underway.
Well, I'm just seeing a lot of hate in the eyes of Mystique.
Well, last month, Ann Brookstone jumped Mystique from behind, not once, but twice.
And both of those after the match, after the bout had already been decided. Mystique looking to not suffer that kind of dishonor again. And Ann Brookstone just taking it. Oh, and there's a little indication for what she thinks of Baba Louie's.
See, Thrill, it's like she's got the Jerry Stylz syndrome. Worrying too much about the crowd instead of what's going on in the ring.
Right you are, Weasel. Is that necessary, Ann? Ann Brookstone versus Mystique. Round 2, the rematch. Here for you at Hot Blooded 2007. Coming at you from ACW here at Baba Louie's in Pere. Thanks for joining us here on NWA Wisconsin Home Video. Here's truly the Thrill, alongside with the returning Dog of War, Kujo, and Jamie the Weasel. Lock up in the middle of the ring, and here we go. The chicks are getting it on, to quote Matt Byron.
There's a little hair pull.
Well, come on, ref. You got to get in there.
Kujo, I think that's the closest he's ever become women.
Well, you got a point.
Hey, ref.
Well, how about you?
I've had my fair share.
I mean, those who live in glass houses do not throw stones.
Hey. Do I need to remind you about Hardcore Havoc 1 and Mrs. Ass?
It's apparent Ann Brookstone wants nothing to do with Mystique here. She's doing everything she can but lock up.
Ducking, stalling, and completely avoiding Mystique, who wants nothing more than combat. Lock up in the middle of the ring, and here we go. Oh, and Brookstone shoving down Mystique, and then claiming again that she got the hair pull. Unbelievable, the hatred between these two. Mystique looks almost like she's biding her time, just waiting for Brookstone to get serious about this fight. And there
nice
it is.
Snapmare.
Now, with the assist of the hair pull.
And there's another one for good measure.
Brookstone with the advantage early on in this match, and jaw-jacking with the poor referee. 3 in a row, Mystique down on her back. And Brookstone taking her time, and there it is, like you said, Weasel, having a little conversation with the fans here at Baba Louie's. Mystique biding her time, up and down.
And see, that's what Ann got for her troubles.
A low-angle body slam there. Mystique taking advantage. Nice snap suplex, and down goes Brookstone. Looking for the cover here. Count of 2. Brookstone still gets the shoulder up.
Kujo, when was the last time you seen great women's action like this?
Do you really want to know?
I do, Kujo. I'm really
within a wrestling ring, Kujo. Within a wrestling ring.
Yes, in the four.
I'll bite my tongue. You know what? I'm seeing way more wrestling out of Mystique than I would have expected tonight. I mean, she's got a vengeance.
She's been schooled by some of the best, and yeah, she's wrestling motivated. And now, how much that can do a lot for her within the square circle.
Did she or did she not get embarrassed the last show?
Like
by Ann Brookstone.
Yes,
she did.
Like Weasel said, not once but twice.
So is she in there to wrestle, or is she in there to kick Ann Brookstone's tail?
I'm going to go with the latter.
All right.
Meanwhile, Brookstone trying to fight her off with that clothesline in the corner. Oh, look at the headbutts and the shoulder, ramming him into the lower midsection of Mystique. Another snapmare
by the hair.
It's one of her best moves this whole match. And look at this. Look at the stalling.
I'm just telling you what I would have done if I was in her shoes. Or boots, for that matter.
And now Brookstone draping Mystique's throat over the ropes, sitting on her and cranking back on that head. Mystique in a bad way. That's going to hurt the airflow. That could crimp her for the rest of the match.
Well, the crowd definitely showing their displeasure with Ann Brookstone.
Brookstone slowly taking her time here, trying to keep Mystique's motivation level down. Up and down goes Mystique. Brookstone in the middle of the ring, looking for that cover. Count of 2. Can she do it? No, not quite enough. And now look at this, going for the rear chin lock. And Brookstone looking for that chin lock, trying to put Mystique out once and for all. And now she just got the hair. Look at that. My God, that
can't feel too good at all.
Yeah. What would you call that maneuver?
I'd call it just flat out disrespectful. I'm not sure I can really call it accurately without getting the FCC in our case here.
See, I never had that problem. I always had a nice, respectable haircut.
Yes.
Just try to pull my hair.
A nice one, I might add.
You think that didn't have anything to do with my string of victories in ACW?
Of course not. You took away an advantage for the enemy.
You dressed for success.
Good call, Kujo. Meanwhile, across the ring, no, Mystique now with the advantage. Looking to do some damage. Brookstone ducks the clothesline, coming the other way. Look at that. Around and down we go.
They both had the same idea there, and
a double hair toss.
Neither one came out on top, or they both came out on top.
Referee administering the 10 count. Whichever one can get to their feet first, going to have a huge advantage in this situation.
Well, that's nice. The crowd's helping the ref count to 8.
Brookstone to her feet first. Oh, the open-handed slap to Mystique. She returns the favor. And now back and forth we go with the flat-out disrespect between both these women. Mystique blocks the slap, delivers one of her own. And now into the corner goes Brookstone. Mystique in control here. Runs her all the way across. Brookstone in the corner. The charge by Mystique. Big stinger splash type move there. Mystique now in control. looking to sling Brookstone across the way. Here we go for the ride. Irish whip. Brookstone, suffers the clothesline from Mystique.
Mystique's got her on her heels right now.
Boot to the gut from Mystique. Brookstone in a bad way. Mystique coming at her. Looking for the monkey flip. But Brookstone pushes her off nicely. Looking for the cover. Foot's on the ropes. Referee doesn't see it, and it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Ann Brookstone.
A sly, slick move from Brookstone. The referee didn't see the feet up on the turnbuckle. And once again,
I'm going to complain here a little bit, all right? If you can believe it or not, the Dog of War is going to complain a little bit. We've already seen somebody get beat via foot on the ropes. You would think these referees would be looking for that.
I can't help but agree with you, Kujo. It's a clear miss by the referee there. And now Mystique is trying to explain it to the referee. But looks like for this one, it's going to be too late. It goes down in the books as a win for Brookstone, who once again humiliates poor Mystique here at ACW Hot Blooded 2007.
Jamie the Weasel outside of Baba Louie's for tonight. I have the Rube McCoys here. Now, gentlemen, some would say last month you kind of won the belts on a little unfair.
Whoa. Before you go any further, let me cut you off right there. The bottom line is we didn't do anything wrong. We did what was necessary to get the job done. That's why we have these, and the Dream Police went home crying last month. Nothing's gonna change, I guarantee it. Tell him, Chase.
Dream Police? Yeah, tonight is gonna be the same thing as last month. And there ain't much you can do about it. If you don't like it, we don't care.
Damn right.
The Real McCoys putting the belts up against the Dream Police. Jamie the Weasel backstage at Baba Louie's on Hot Blooded. I have the Real McCoys here tonight. Gentlemen, last month you won the belts. Some would say it was an unfair advantage.
Whoa. What do you mean, unfair advantage? We did what it took to get the job done. And Dream Police tonight, it's gonna be no different. Mickey?
That's exactly right. You see, boys, last month we figured out what we already knew. Everybody saw what we already knew. We're the men, and you're the boys. We're the elite, and you're the so-so. That's why we're the tag champs, and you're not. You ain't gotta like it, but then again, we don't really care. Tonight, 1, 2, 3, center of the ring again, boys. That's what you gotta look forward to. And it ain't gonna change, because the McCoys are the tag team champions. And you can bet your bottom dollar that ain't gonna change for a real long time.
Jamie the Weasel backstage at Baba Louie's for Hot Blooded tonight. Real McCoys, you're taking on the Dream Police in a rematch for these titles that some would say you won unfair.
Whoa. Won unfairly? We did what it took to get the job done. We didn't do nothing wrong. Tonight's gonna be no different, and there ain't much Dream Police can do about it. Tell Mick.
Damn right. You see, boys, last month we figured out what we already knew all along. Everybody saw what we knew all along, and that's that you're the boys and we're the men. We're the A squad and you're the Junior Pee Wee League, boys. The bottom line is the best team won, and you ain't gotta like it. But then again, we don't really care. And tonight, you got a whole nother beating ahead of you, boys. So man up. Grow up, Pere, meet us in the ring, but guarantee yourself one thing. Ain't nothing gonna change. You're still gonna get beat by the best. Bottom line.
There you have it, the Real McCoys. Very confident about tonight's rematch for those ACW Tag Team belts. Backstage at Baba Louie, Jamie the Weasel here with the Dream Police. Gentlemen, last month, you lost your belts.
I think
following matchup is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the ACW Tag Team Championship.
Championship match time here in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Wait a minute. The cookie cutter Christopher Gambino has the camera.
What are we? Is this cookie cam?
Apparently we're looking at cookie cam here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now it's back into Sam's hands. Here we go. Championship match here in All-Star Championship Wrestling. The Dream Police, Smokin' Don Gotti, and the cookie cutter Christopher Gambino. The boys from Oshkosh Rock City lost their ACW Tag Team Championships to the Real McCoys last month. They're invoking their rematch clause, trying to get the gold back tonight.
I just hope to God we don't have to see those damn streamers.
Smokin' Don Gotti dancing a little bit with the ladies, and that one guy.
Thought there for a moment it was Don Juan Gotti.
And we got not streamers, but paper towels.
You know, a good roll of paper towel is never a bad thing to have around.
Especially not here in Wisconsin. We're proud of our tissue paper.
I wonder if it's the quicker picker-upper or... Thrill, you might have some use for that later.
That and a lot of butter.
Stop it, both of you.
Oh, the Real McCoys are coming.
With that jig, announces the arrival of the new and current ACW Tag Team Championship holders, the reunited McCoy brothers, Chase and Mickey. They call themselves the Real McCoys. Now, Mickey's been in and out of favor with his brother. Recently, they have come back together, and apparently it's worked. And there they are with their fellow Irishman and fellow foreign franchise leader, C. Martin McClure. That's 3 mix too many, in my opinion. Oh, and Smokin' Don Gotti is hot, spitting in the direction of the tag team champions, Kujo.
You know, and I like this Gambino character, the cookie cutter. I've only seen him in the ring a few times, but there's shades of Dusty Rhodes in him, and that can never be a bad thing.
True enough, true enough. And they've held the ACW Tag Team titles, a title you had quite a couple of runs with back in the day for a while. Those exact same belts.
I'm going to say there was none better. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against the team of you and Adrian Lynch. However, the Real McCoys intend to make their mark here, although they need a little help from the foreign franchise to get it done last month.
Which thrill, I have to admit that
Ladies and gentlemen,
I managed the Lynch mob the last time they won the belt.
I would venture to say, had it not come down to financial differences, them belts would still be around mine and Adrian Lynch's waist.
Could very well. The boys from Oshkosh Rock City looking to take the title belts back tonight.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by C. Martin McClure, with a total combined weight of 340 pounds. They are the ACW Tag Team Champions, Chase and Mickey McCoy.
Well, I'll be damned. Their combined weight's about the size of the cookie cutter.
Maybe 1/2. The ACW Tag Team titles. One of the most prestigious titles in all of the Midwest. It's thanks in no small part to you and Adrian Lynch back in the day, Kujo, I gotta say.
There's a lot of history behind those belts.
A lot of it. They're on the line tonight. The bell rings, and we've got a Pier 4 brawl right off the way. Cookie Cutter versus Mickey McCoy, and Chase versus Don Gotti. Up and down with double back body drops from the Dream Police.
The action's hot and heavy early on.
Don Gotti sending Chase McCoy out of the ring right away. 2-on-1 now. The Dream Police against Mikey McCoy. Double shot there. Don Gotti, a house of fire, and Cookie Cutter just looking to manhandle poor Mickey.
Boy, and they're beating the mulligan stew right out of him, aren't they?
Huge clothesline there. Like you said, shades of Dusty Rhodes.
Slap the red out of their greasy heads.
I tell you what, guys, I had a chance to talk to the Real McCoys. They really didn't seem worried about the Dream Police night. In fact, they thought it was going to be like a night off almost.
That's a dangerous attitude from any defending champion, especially when up against the former champs who want their belts back. The big Dusty elbow there from Gambino puts Mickey in another world. Oh, but Mickey fights back nicely.
And McClure didn't look one bit concerned that his boys were getting their tails thrown around right there.
And
that might be their downfall tonight.
Now you see him smiling and clapping. You think he'd be a little bit more worried. Although Mickey seems to be in control right now against the cookie cutter, Christopher Gambino. Tag is made, and in comes Chase McCoy. The other half of the real McCoy. 2-on-1, the reunited brothers. Oh, and the axe handle does Gambino, but good.
Just throws him off.
Chase McCoy giving up a good, I don't know what, 75 pounds maybe? Maybe more?
275 maybe? Let's get real here.
Thrill's just using...
Which cookie cutter are you looking at?
Kujo, with all due respect, Thrill's just using his eyes that he looks at for some of the dames in the bar.
Weasel, shut your mouth. Sorry about that, folks. The McCoys versus the Dream Police here. ACW Tag Team Gold on the line here at Baba Louie's at Hot Blooded 2007. Mikey McCoy versus Christopher Gambino. Look at the big old headbutts putting the cookie cutter into no man's land. Oh, look at this. And look at this. Classic maneuver.
That was smart, though. Distract the ref and do a little cheating.
We've seen it all the time in tag team wrestling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And look at this. Don Gotti desperate to get in there against Cookie Cutter. Kyoto keeps him out, and now it's a 2-on-1 advantage for the real McCoys. Oh, but Gambino fighting back, throwing those elbows left and right. Chase on the outside now. Mickey inside. Oh, but Chase comes back in and hammers the Cookie Cutter from behind. And the boys from Oshkosh Rock City are in a bad way right here as the Irishmen are stomping them. Choke in the middle of the ring. Mickey McCoy just looking to do a number on Chris Gambino. Cover, not quite enough.
Well, now he's just going to wear the cookie cutter down.
What the cookie cutter's got to be concerned about, I wouldn't be waving my hand at the fans right now. I'd be more concerned with slapping hands with the other guy with the polka dots over in the corner.
This thing started off as a wrestling match. Now it's become a fight. The Irishman can fight better than anybody. Oh, look at the big double axe handle down on Gambino. Cover. Count of two. He barely gets that big, beefy shoulder up.
That was kind of a cocky pin, though.
No, I'm not sure what else you can expect from these fellas. Tag is made, and in comes Chase McCoy, the other half of the real McCoy. And they're clearly targeting the cookie cutter, Christopher Gambino, keeping Don Gotti on the outside and away from the action. Classic tag team maneuvering there.
And they're keeping Gambino on the mat. They're not letting him even get up to his knees.
It's a good strategy. Take down the big man's legs and keep him grounded so he can't use that momentum. Because when he gets a head of steam going, that's a big old load.
Oh, it is. And I'll tell you, I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Tag is made, and in comes Mickey McCoy. 2-on-1 advantage here for the real McCoys. They serve it well, hammering away at the cookie cutter.
This is just smart tag team wrestling on their part right now.
It's a classic strategy. McCoy off the ropes, looking for the cross body. Gambino having nothing of it.
And that's what they didn't want to happen.
And open it.
You don't want to be underneath that 400-pound frame.
God, no, you're going to need an Aunt Jemima pancake scraper for that.
An opening now for the Dream Police. But can the cookie cutter, Christopher Gambino, get over and make the tag to Smokin' Don Gotti? He's got to if the Dream Police have any hopes of getting back the storied ACW Tag Team Championships. On the line here at Baba Louie's for ACW Hot Blooded 2007. Double tag is made. Two fresh men into the ring. Chase McCoy and Smokin' Don Gotti. Don Gotti absolutely on fire, knocking down Irishmen left and right like he was the British police or something. Huge elbow there, and down goes Mickey McCoy. Chase McCoy almost bleeding from the nose already. Don Gotti in control. Hard forearms into the ropes. Chase McCoy reverses it around, delivers some forearms of his own. Going for the ride, up and down with the spine buster.
He's got to get up and help his partner right now if they want to win.
Spine buster by Don Gotti. Looking to make this 2-on-1. Christopher Gambino finally gets to his feet. Ooh, double shot to the gut there on poor Chase McCoy. Big knee by Don Gotti. And Gambino's calling for it. Well, but look at this.
And they made a huge mistake in forgetting that the other McCoy was still in the ring.
You're right, Kujo. They didn't account for Mickey McCoy, and the big old Enziguri knocks down Gambino. Now Don Gotti looking for 2-on-1 odds here.
Well, they didn't forget about him now.
He fights the handicap and gets rid of Mickey. Oh, but the roll-up by Chase. Cover one, count of two, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still ACW Tag Team Champions, Chase and Mickey McCoy.
I gotta admit, some darn good tag team wrestling on the part of the McCoys there. They took care of the challengers, frankly, in a pretty damn effective way, fellas.
Well, you know, the real McCoys are good. They're not a GQ centerfold per se, but you know, they had a good match tonight.
Dream Police did what they could at the end there, but I'm going to go on record and say it. A lack of stamina on the behalf of Gambino is what cost them the titles tonight.
Could very well be, Kujo. The Dream Police go home without the tag team titles. They stay in the hands of the real McCoys here at ACW Hot Blooded 2007.
I mean, they had the McCoys where they wanted them at the end, and a combination of Gambino taking a hell of a beating for 10 minutes in that match, but not being able to get to his feet at the end and help his partner out. In my opinion, that's what cost.
We'll have to see where the Dream Police go from here at ACW Hot Blooded 2007.
Jamie Weasel here backstage with J Cash. Well, J Cash, we've had our problems, but I'm not here to cause problems tonight. I'm here as an interviewer, and there's some questions I'd like to ask you from the past show. First off, last time, your daughter was attacked by the same group that you've had your hands full. And then, after promising not to go after your knee, they went after your knee too. First off, how was the knee?
Well, the knee's not 100%, the knee's not going to be 100%, Weasel. It's going to take a long time. You know, you notice that I'm wrestling with the brace on. I'm trying to keep it off as much as possible, but, you know, it is what it is. That's not going to stop me from coming out here, giving these fans what they want, and giving myself what I want. You see, you brought up a perfectly good point. Last month, the foreign franchise attacked my daughter once again. You see, it's kind of becoming a trend with them. They want to put their hands on a little 14-year-old girl. I'm not having it. Then they go after my knee after saying that they weren't going to. Well, that's what the foreign franchise does. You can't trust them, and I'm not going to trust them. But I'll tell you what is going to happen. There's going to be a lot of...
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and the winner will become the #1 contender and receive an NWA Midwest title shot on December 1st. Introducing first, hailing from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 260 pounds, T-Ha!
All-Star Championship Wrestling presents Hot Blooded 2007, coming at you from Baba Louie's in Pere. Yours truly the thrill, along with the returning Dog of War, Kujo, and the Weasel. And fellas, here comes most of the foreign franchise, and maybe the biggest, baddest gun in their arsenal, Tejas.
I'll tell you what, there's two matches that I've been waiting for tonight, and this is one of them right here.
Tejas versus J Cash. This one is kind of been set up by the wars between the foreign franchise and, believe it or not, both Cash and, believe it or not, Sam Hayne. Tejas may be the biggest, baddest guy they got.
His opponent, weighing in at 245 pounds, from Sacramento, California, J Cash.
This Tejas may have some questionable company, but I got nothing respect for him. Nothing but respect for him. He's one man that I've never, ever stepped in the ring with, and I'll tell you what, I'd like to.
Tejas is a hell of a competitor. Meanwhile, here's another hell of a competitor, and a man who could also lay claim to the ACW Heavyweight Championship. You've seen him on national television. Here he is once again back at Baba Louie's, the one and only J Cash. And the crowd at Baba's is on its feet, Weasel, for the Sacktown Superstar.
Well, you know, I talked to J Cash earlier today, asked him how his knee was. He said his knee's not 100%, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that he wants redemption against these guys beating up his daughter and for trying to take him out and put him back on the shelf.
And you saw right there, Cadillac Colluci bailing out of the ring. J Cash, as much as he's got to fight Tejas tonight, but that's not the member of the foreign franchise that he wants. He wants Colluci one-on-one. He got him last show, but because there was such shenanigans going on, he couldn't quite get the job done. He wants Colluci one-on-one. He's going to have eyes in the back of his head, though, fellas.
Thrill, I'll tell you what, you're absolutely right. Cash said he doesn't care that this is for a #1 contendership for the Midwest NWA belt. He said this is all about getting
big mistake.
And
you don't ever turn your back in the ring.
See Martin McClure on the ring apron, finally gets down, and that's a microcosm of what Jay Cash is going to have to deal with all night long. The foreign franchise is basically surrounding that ring. Looks like he's going to take a shot at front. Oh no! It looks like he was going to take a shot at McClure. And Tejas there take advantage.
Jay Cash better get it together here right now, because if all he's worried about is getting his hands on McClure, he's not going to last long against Tejas.
Especially with huge clotheslines delivered by that from Tejas.
It's a numbers game. That's all it is right now.
And Jay Cash basically has only himself on his side. Huge chops dished out there by the veteran of the NWA from the Southwest. Tejas, though, now getting repaid in kind by the SmackDown superstar. Look at these shots from Jay Cash. He's rocking Tejas in that corner. Now Jay Cash charging again. Looking to take control here. Slings Tejas towards the corner. Tejas reverses. Oh! Jay Cash hits the turnbuckle hard. That's going to knock the wind right out of you. Tejas turns this match around in a hurry. And now look at that. Up and down, right out of that injured left knee of Jay Cash.
Call it what you want, but that's smart. You take out a wheel, can't move on one wheel.
Jay Cash with that brace on that left knee. That knee decimated months ago by Cadillac Nick Colluci. Like you said, Weasel, it's still not 100%, but that's got to be a bullseye, Kujo, for his combatant in the ring.
Absolutely. Now, you know, I'm flustered right now. I'll tell you why. Because I want to be back in the ring.
They see your leg twitching there, man. This is your first time back around All-Star Championship Wrestling.
What I was about to say is, if I was Tejas, I don't know if I'd be going after the injured knee. I'd go after the other knee, because then you got 2 injured knees.
Well, that does make sense.
That's a damn good strategy. That's why Kujo was a tag team champion for so long.
You can hobble around on one leg. You can't hobble around on no legs.
I've been doing it for a while. And look at Tejas just shredding that knee.
Yeah, look where it got through.
Plus, when you're as big as Tejas, you can do whatever in the hell you want.
Tejas is big, strong, and mean. Plus, he's got the foreign franchise on his side. We could be looking at a major force here in the months to come in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Hell, maybe in all of NWA Wisconsin. Tejas standing tall. Jay Cash not able to get up off that canvas, clutching that left knee. Shredded so many months ago by Cadillac Nick Colluci. And now the franchise continuing its attack on that wheel of Jay Cash. Big headbutt from Tejas, and Cash throws down like a sack of bricks. Up goes Cash and down at the hands of Tejas.
And did you see that? The legs caught up on the rope, doing more and more damage to that leg.
That impact from the leg swinging off of the rope like that that's going to do hell on Cash's knee. Cash, both men now outside the ring.
Cash is in a bad neighborhood.
And Tejas is going to introduce him to the wall here at Baba Louie. Fans running for cover here as Tejas and Jay Cash take their combat outside the ring. Up and down with a big body slam straight onto the hard volleyball sands here at Baba Louie in Pere. Tejas showing no mercy, Kujo.
Well, if Tejas just plays it smart now and keeps working that leg, he's going to have himself a title shot here.
Big body slam onto the chair.
Again, deliberately catching the leg on the chair, doing more and more damage.
Big John Stutter under the Giant couldn't have done any better. Look at this. Cadillac Nick Colluci now gets him some. Rushing in there. Where the hell is the referee?
That's
and
because
Cadillac.
Tommy, the manservant, has got the referee occupied.
Good observation, Weasel. And Cadillac once again takes a shot, and now he sits down at ringside like nothing happened. Meanwhile, Tejas looking to post Jay Cash's knee. And slams the inside of that knee against the ring post. My God, as Tommy the manservant towels off Steve Martin McClure's bald and nice head.
Now, the ref really should start thinking about maybe ending this match on behalf of Jay Cash to not do any more further damage to that leg.
No one ever really, truly comes back from a knee injury.
Ask Eddie Lee Ivory. You're never the same man. Once again, up and down for the ride goes Jay Cash. Tejas just almost toying with him at this point, Kujo.
He is. Like a cat and a mouse. Just like a cat and a mouse. Or a cat and a rat.
Well, you definitely have an injured mouse or rat or whatever varmint you want to refer him to.
And now the backbreaker there. Tejas using his own knee to slam the back of Jay Cash's spine. Now Tejas going to the second turnbuckle. Looking up and nobody home for the fist drop. Jay Cash gets out of the way.
Well, that'll buy him a couple minutes.
But can Jay Cash get back to his feet?
Yeah, he's got to get up first.
Yeah.
And once he does, fellas, what kind of mobility is he going to have? J Cash off the ropes. Oh, big clothesline. And he puts down Tejas. Here comes the fight from J Cash. Cover. Count of 2. Not enough to put down.
Yeah, but he's lost a step.
Oh yeah,
He ain't moving nearly. He's a different J Cash.
he's favoring that leg.
Into the ropes, almost limping there. Hammering into the back. Oh, could he be looking for the cash flow? Could he be looking for it? Oh, but look at that. The referee turns away at just the wrong moment. Tejas goes downstairs with a low blow.
Again, it's at numbers. Tommy asks the ref a question.
J Cash up. Oh, almost looks like Tejas looking for the burial ground there. Oh, but J Cash has other ideas. Dear Lord.
Looking for a submission.
He's looking for his version of the sharpshooter. There it is. He calls it the money clip. Call it what you will. It's straight out of the Hart playbook.
Look at Martin McClure trying to push the rope closer into reach.
The referee so close looking to see if Tejas is going to tap. Can Tejas make it to the ropes?
Oh, now what's this?
And there's the... Wait a minute. Here comes the rest of the Foreign franchise.
Colluci grabbed Cash's daughter. The real McCoys are in there.
Bell rings, and this is a disqualification. There it is, the Foreign franchise attacking in numbers yet again. This one's a win for J Cash, a disqualification. But look at this. Look at the real McCoys. My God.
I tell you what.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner as a result of a disqualification and the #1 contender for the NWA Midwest title, J Cash.
Yeah, but what good does it do him?
Yeah, this is
getting the tar beat out of him.
This is getting low.
That's a point we didn't talk about. This match was for a shot at the NWA Midwest heavyweight title, currently held by Roughneck J. Ryan.
What are they
but
doing
it's a
to
good
Cash's
point,
daughter?
Uh-oh.
I didn't know
J Cash's daughter is in the ring.
He's got lots of them.
Ooh.
Here comes
J
Ace in the
Cash is
locker
a
room.
big bad man now. You better make those people stop because I will end you and her.
The Dream Police, Miss Ann
That's
and
what I
Reverend Ben
thought.
Johnson
J
outside.
Cash, you want to wrestle me again? You want to be a tough guy? Is that what you want? Because look what we've done. Look what we've done. We've almost ended your career. We've got into your family business.
That's a child,
And you know what?
Colluci.
You
I've
should
done
have
some
never
low things.
got here in the first place.
Let her go. That's a child.
I've done some
You know
really
what?
bad things, but I
I'll
can't
let
believe
him go.
this.
We'll let her go if I get what I want out of him. Whatever I want.
Let her go, Mickey.
This
Whatever
is sickening.
I want. Ben Johnson, does that sound okay? Whatever I want? Whatever I want. I want to know. I want to make sure that it's whatever I want. Get off the ring because we'll end her.
I mean, the kid's crying for crying out loud.
It's a damn
I
child,
don't just
Colluci.
want a match with J Cash next month. Not just my own stipulations. I want control of the whole goddamn show.
What? Colluci.
And J Cash is here crying because his little daughter is in his face and he's saying whatever I want. So Ben Johnson,
This is disgusting.
Ben Johnson, tell me, do I get what I want?
My God.
If that's what you want, you piece of shit, you got it.
Well, that's saying it nicely.
And the Cadillac Nick Colluci delivering the running boot to J Cash. Let the children go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, here
Colluci,
comes the
that's a
Dream
child.
Police.
The Dream Police hit the ring. Miss Ann as well. As the Foreign franchise scatters. That was a damn child they took advantage of.
That is low.
They just threatened a minor. Someone get the police in here.
You know what?
Threatened a minor. They put
Because
the
I have
goddamn
control
hands
of the
on
next show, we're going to
That's
rename
illegal in my book.
ACW
I don't know
to
about-
All Colluci Wrestling. Thank you. Good night.
Can you put your hands on a child that's not your own?
No.
Absolutely not.
I agree with you 100%, Kujo.
That's a damn criminal act.
I don't care if you agree with me or not. I know I'm right.
This is sickening.
The Foreign franchise has sunk to a new low. There better be legal repercussions about this one. So next month, Cadillac Nick Colluci gets control of the whole show and gets one-on-one combat with J Cash. Dear God, I just hope J Cash's little young daughter is all right. My God. Cadillac Nick Colluci may be the lowest piece of crap I've ever seen in professional wrestling. And that is saying quite a lot. And the Foreign franchise is pleased with themselves. Martin McClure, Thomas Walton III, Tejas, the real McCoys, and the worst sick son of a bitch of them all, Cadillac Nick Colluci. The Dream Police are irate. Miss Ann can't believe it. Poor Jay Cash can barely stand. He's consoling his young daughter, who he almost lost tonight. And Reverend Ben Johnson is standing there completely powerless. My God.
Very proud of himself.
My God, that's absolutely disgusting. There better be hell to pay. There better be hell to pay.
Business is picking up here. Tommy's getting brought back to the ring by Reverend Ben Johnson.
Reverend Ben Johnson and Mr. Paul from security just threw Thomas Walton III to the dogs. Jay Cash is a father of fire. The crowd wants him executed. Frankly, so do I.
No, the Fire franchise isn't doing nothing.
They're just standing there watching their manservant up and down with the double move from the Dream Police.
No, if I were them, I'd let Jay Cash's daughter get a couple licks in here.
Jay Cash's daughter, thank goodness the young lady is all right. Thomas Walton III now paying for the sins of the franchise.
Oh, I don't think it's done yet.
Jay Cash has Walton a hold of him. Miss Ann in the ring now.
She's gonna get her some.
I think Miss Ann has had about enough of this crap. Oh! Miss Ann goes downstairs and connects. That will mess up the marbles. And look at this.
Oh, I think you're gonna get your wish.
Jay Cash, the Dream Police, and even the commissioner holding Tommy manservant hostage.
Cash's daughter.
And that young little girl.
Oh yeah!
She slaps the taste out of his mouth. Thank God she's okay, and the crowd of Baba Louie loves it.
Winner and #1 contender for the NWA Midwest Championship, Jay Cash.
Thank God the little girl is okay. Thomas Walton III, thanks for playing. Get out of the ring, you piece of garbage. The young lady is okay, thankfully. Jay Cash wins himself a shot at Roughneck Jay Ryan's NWA Midwest heavyweight title. But at what price, boys?
Oh, I think there's going to be hell to pay.
It's Jay Cash and Cadillac Nick Colluci one-on-one next time. And Colluci may have control over the whole damn show, but he may have just, once again, bitten off more than he can chew. There may be no force stronger than a pissed-off father defending his own family.
Yeah, Jay Cash may have his title shot, but that knee took way too much abuse in this match tonight.
There's a lot more coming in this. This war is far from over. This thing has gone beyond personal. The fight gets only tougher here in ACW.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. It is for the ACW X Division Championship.
Championship gold on the line here in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Yours truly, The Thrill, and the returning Dog of War, Kujo. And now we're joined, and appropriately, for an X Division title match by a master of that style of professional wrestling, the one and only Bobby Valentino. Bobby, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Came up on the short end of the stick tonight, but I'm going to get back in it and hopefully get a spot at the X Division title soon.
Yeah, tonight was a tough one in that four-way earlier for a #1 shot at the title. But you can probably tell us a lot about what style of wrestling we may see from the champion here. Meanwhile, how does a fellow like Derek St. Holmes Esquire fit into X Division wrestling?
Derek St. Holmes, he's out of his element right now. He's stepping into the ring with Justin Dredd. He's a high flyer. He does a lot of flashy moves. We're going to see a lot out of Justin Dredd. I'm interested to see what Derek has in store for him.
And I'm guessing
I disagree. I would venture to say Dredd is stepping out of his element tonight. How much high flying is he going to do when Derek St. Holmes is kind of crying on the mat? Crying because my arm hurts. My God, I've never felt this much pain in my life.
Well, you know, Kujo, we're going to find that out right now.
We may see which way this thing goes relatively
Justin
soon.
Dredd has more heart than anybody I've seen in a long time. Me and Justin, we have a long history together, and I have to say, there's no man better to be in the ring with than Justin Dredd. He goes out there, he gives it 110%, and tonight, it's my prediction, he is going to walk away with the gold.
That's why they call him Simply Amazing. Here's the champion, Justin Dredd.
Absolutely.
And Baba Louie is going nuts for him. Let's go to ring announcer Michael Dakota here in the ACW ring for the introductions for this X Division Championship match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger, hailing from the Hamptons, weighing in at 240 pounds, Derek St. Holmes, the Esquire.
A mainstay from the glory days of ACW.
And his opponent, hailing from West Bend, Wisconsin, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the ACW X Division champion, Simply Amazing, Justin Dredd.
And the crowd at Bob is clearly behind the current X Division champion. This is going to be a hell of a title match, fellas.
Of course they're behind him. He's earned the respect.
A clash of styles, if you will. Speed and agility versus old school mat submission. This is going to be a hell of a match, fellas.
Derek is ground and pound. I've been in the ring with Derek St. Holmes on more than one occasion. He knows more than one way to make a man submit.
On the other hand, Kujo, you can tell us a lot about Derek St. Holmes Esquire. You guys have a cross paths in the ring. You know, Derek St. Holmes, of course, from the glory days of ACW television. We know what this fella can do.
You know, believe it or not, that's one man I've actually never been in the ring with.
But you've seen this fella.
Way to bumble that one.
No, I never said I was the best in the business. Far from. However, the wrestling you're seeing in front of you is some of the best that you can get. This is All-Star Championship Wrestling, and Derek St. Holmes Esquire with a little disrespect there to the current X Division champion.
Playing dirty already. This is Derek's game plan.
Following the lock up in the middle of the ring. Here we go. X Division gold on the line here at Hot Blooded 2007. Thanks for joining us here for All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Tight lock up here.
Derek St. Holmes Esquire looking to take the gold from the
blow
champion.
across the chest.
Right into the sternum with that shot. Justin Dredd trying to shake it off. Looking to square up here once again with Justin
lock
Dredd.
Up. It's going to be interesting to see how Dredd fares here. Derek's got the weight and height advantage.
And look at the shots there from Justin Dredd. Going right in with those forearms, rocking the veteran St. Holmes. But right away, St. Holmes reversal. Oh, and immediately in the elbow.
Elbow right to the mutton chops.
And a knee
it
to
ain't
follow
pretty,
up.
but it's effective. Oh.
European uppercut, very nice. He must have learned that in the old country where they make that scotch that costs $200 a bottle. We found that out from Professor McFarquhar years ago.
I mean, those are some...
And Justin Dredd, quicker than a hiccup with the recovery, and delivering shots right back to Derek St. Holmes Esquire. This is going to be a seesaw match, fellas. This can go either way at any time. Off the rope.
Oh!
Flying clothesline.
Took the big man off his feet.
Cover, count of two.
And this
Barely.
is exactly what Derek St. Holmes does not want.
Well, I'm
Right
going to
you
go
are,
and disagree. Mat work is his forte.
And look at this. Look at Derek St. Holmes Esquire with that wrist lock. Absolutely wrenching every ligament in Dredd's left arm. Now he raises him up and throws him down. Incredible. Dredd almost looking to do a handstand here. Can't quite get the bulk up, but looking to reverse the pressure of that hold.
Pere has he's got thick thighs. It's hard to break that. I know this from experience.
Justin Dredd, of course, no slouch on the mat, but this is Derek St. Holmes' neighborhood, isn't it, Kujo?
Neighborhood?
Yeah, the mat wrestling, the submission techniques, stuff like this. And look at Derek St. Holmes getting out of that scissor hold that Justin Dredd had him in. If you're going to get down on the mat, wouldn't you say that is where Derek St. Holmes can excel?
I'm going to be honest, Thro. Mat wrestling, holds is not exactly my strong suit.
True.
I think you should know that.
True, but it is that of Derek St. Holmes, wouldn't you say?
Oh,
yeah, he's showing you that.
And here comes Dredd with a big clothesline. Oh, but nothing doing. Oh, Holmes thought he had him over the
Only
rope.
Samoans, African Americans, Justin Dredd can
Springboard
throw
off
headbutts. Oh!
Springboard off the top rope, no good for
That's
Justin
why
Dredd.
they call that high risk right there, gentlemen.
Exactly. And then he did not get the payoff of that one. Big boot there, stomp from Derek St. Holmes Esquire.
You ain't gonna see anything flashy out of Derek.
Just
what
old
you see
school
is
pain.
what you get. He is smash mouth.
Look at Derek St. Holmes now. Oh, another European uppercut, flooring Justin Dredd. With moves like that, you know, suffering Dredd's ability, you know, that aerial may not be able to help him too much. And now look at Derek St. Holmes.
Oh, come on.
Draping Derek,
Get in
draping
there, ref.
Justin, draping Dredd across the
Pound him
ropes.
up in the fist.
Derek St. Holmes looking to grab the X Division Championship. A lot of people wouldn't have given him that much of a shot in this division, but he's certainly holding his own against the champion, the leader of the X Division style of wrestling in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Dredd's picking up the pace now.
Dredd firing those rights to the temple. Into the ropes goes Derek St. Holmes. Oh, but he telegraphed his move. And a big old European uppercut. Covered by the challenger. Count it 2. Oh, and almost a new champion right there.
He's cutting it close. It would be an interesting turn of events if Derek St. Holmes would pick up the X Division strap.
It'd be interesting to see where it goes, but it's been held. Dear Lord, what an incredible suplex there. Cover, count it 2. Justin Dredd still kicks out. You know, it's good, even though as good of a move as that was, it's going to take a lot more than that to take down the X Division champion.
Let me ask you this, Bobby. Who would you rather face?
You know, I'd love to compete against both of these guys. It's a tough decision. I can't really make a choice.
Classic suplex there by the challenger.
They're both hell of a competitor in their own rights, different styles, but you know, I don't know.
And look at that, Derek St. Holmes using those knees, driving him into the upper body of Justin Dredd there. And now it looks like the Esquire is going to go aerial assault. Look at the big fist drop, and he connects. Derek St. Holmes
right out of the playbook of Jerry Lawler.
Or perhaps Kevin Kruger. Cover, count of 2, and Dredd still gets the shoulder up. The kid's got a lot of fight in him. Derek St. Holmes challenging Justin Dredd for the X Division Championship here at ACW Hot Blooded. Oh, look at the backbreaker. Justin Dredd rallies nicely, trying to shift the momentum away from the challenger here.
Oh!
And Derek St. Holmes will not go quietly into that good night. We're seeing a hell of a matchup here, fellas. A clash of styles. You never know which way any of this stuff is going to go. Nice headbutt there from Derek St. Holmes Esquire. Looking to get his hands on X Division gold here in ACW. Up and down for the ride goes Justin Dredd. And now Derek St. Holmes goes that second turnbuckle. He's connected before in the fist drop. Can he do it again? Dredd gets to his feet.
Oh my God.
Delivers the big kick. Derek St. Holmes all of a sudden vulnerable.
Look at that extension on that kick.
Person on that
oh
second
my
turnbuckle.
God.
Dredd goes.
Oh!
My God.
He just yanks him down.
Dredd using the big momentum there against him. Bridge, cover, count of 2, and it's over.
Oh my.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, and still ACW
X Division
champion,
call what you will. Dredd got the job done here tonight.
One hell of a match. It was back and forth and back and forth.
Derek St. Holmes going to the well one too many times, going to the ropes.
It is not his forte. I don't know why Derek is going up top. It cost him this match tonight. And Justin Dredd still carries that 16 pounds of gold over his shoulder.
The X Division title stays with Justin
More
Dredd.
power to him.
Him and Troy Walters have a date for that X Division title coming up soon. I got a feeling Bobby V is going to have a look at it pretty soon here in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and the winner is the #1 contender for the NWA Wisconsin title. Introducing first from the caterings of Manhattan, weighing in at 208 pounds, Cadillac Nick Colluci.
All-Star Championship Wrestling's Hot Blooded 2007. A fitting title, considering the sight of this man makes my blood boil. Maybe the biggest piece of crap in wrestling today. Cadillac Nick Colluci. Apparently, we've underestimated the evils to which this guy will stoop, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm really disgusted with C. Martin McClure and Cadillac Nick Colluci.
And his opponent, hailing from the fiery
to
depths
say,
of hell,
Nick Colluci
weighing in
wasn't
at
alone in that.
240 pounds.
That wasn't all his doing.
True enough. Oh my God. Oh my God. Speaking of evil,
things are heating up.
Oh my God, here come the torches, and oh my God, there he is. Look familiar, Kujo?
Oh, all too familiar.
I tell you what, Thrill, I've had Sam Hayne shoot fire over my head. Kujo, you've been on the receiving end
Oh
of
my
that.
God, he's looking straight at you, Kujo. Oh my God.
I'm going to tell you right now, that was a look of respect.
That was. I was a little worried.
And I saw respect in your eyes too, Kujo. In mine is nothing but fear, however. You may remember back in 2000, this man missed me the eyes. And you notice these glasses are a little bit thicker since. This is one of the greatest forces in wrestling today, and he scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking here.
Sam Hayne, the Lord of Darkness, got the torch. Ah!
Now we are a good 20 feet away, and you can just feel the heat over by us. And he's going to do it one more time.
Terrifies me to this day. Sam Hayne, one of the biggest forces in All-Star Championship Wrestling. Both him and Cadillac Nick Colluci, who smartly bailed out of the ring during Sam Hayne's dramatic entrance. This gentleman is a fight for the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight titles #1 contender spot. The winner of this one gets a shot at the winner of Thoruf Marius and Mason Quinn coming up December 1st. There's some big, big gold on the line in this one, fellas.
I don't think that NWA title match really matters to Sam Hayne. It's more of getting redemption back for Nick Colluci stealing his belt at the last show.
Dear God, I need a drink. And I may need another one after this one. Sam Hayne and Cadillac Nick Colluci. Of course, Colluci, I don't know why he chooses to poke the devil with a stick, but he does, having stolen Hayne's copy of the old ACW Heavyweight Championship, that retro title from back in the day.
Let me tell you something, Thrill. As personal experience, it's never good to poke a stick in a hornet's nest.
Don't play with fire, you tend to get burned. Is that how it goes?
Something like that.
And Cadillac Nick Colluci ends up flat on his face. Big arm drag there, and down goes Colluci. The devil has him in his hands. And Kujo, you've been there before. You know how bad that feels.
We talked about this at the last show. You can list a list of names of who will face Sam Hayne. Not one of them were ever the same. With all due respect to you, Coach.
Yeah, but I would venture to say Colluci's got something up his sleeve here. I mean, you didn't see him locking up with Sam Hayne. He ducked him like a chicken twice.
Exactly. They were seeing why here as Hayne throws Colluci around the ring like a damn rag doll. Sam Hayne versus Cadillac Nick Colluci, the first time these two have ever met. Here it is for you in All-Star Championship Wrestling, and there's some big motivation behind this. Cadillac Nick Colluci calling himself the ACW Heavyweight Champion. Sam Hayne, a man with a claim to the history of that title. Colluci currently with the actual belt.
Well, Sam Hayne's just brute force, and now he's angry to boot. I mean, look at the arms on him. His arms are as big as Nick Colluci's legs, for crying out loud.
The muscle on Sam Hayne is damn scary, not to mention demonic. All of a sudden, Cadillac Nick Colluci there holding his own against the Lord of Darkness, wrenching that wrist up and around that ring rope, looking to almost break the arm. And Nick Colluci jaw-jacking with referee Eric Chioda. Hayne down on his knees now. Colluci delivering that big elbow, knocking down the Lord of Darkness. Not a lot of men outside of you can say they've even done that.
Absolutely. Short of his feud with Dino Bambino, I've never, ever seen Sam Hayne down on the mat like this before.
Sam Hayne, one of the most...
You're absolutely right, Coach. I was going to add in and look at, it didn't fare too well for Dino Bambino either.
Sam Hayne, one of the most evil men in wrestling. Was it 7 years ago he absconded with Daisy May, who had accompanied Hillbilly Hills to the ring, and we've never seen her since. The police were never able to find her.
Daisy Ray, one of the hottest pieces of female managing talent in ACW history,
And
her
Sam-
career was, she disappeared off the
Hayne,
planet.
Sam Hayne eliminated her off the face of the earth. And Cadillac Nick Colluci thinks that pin is going to get it done against the Lord of Darkness. He is sorely mistaken.
That's a total lack of disrespect.
And disrespect is Cadillac Nick Colluci's specialty. We've seen that earlier tonight. And there's C. Martin McClure just calling out the instructions at ringside. The foreign franchise got their paws and everything as normal. Maybe Kujo, you're right. Maybe we're going to see more of them again tonight. Horrific. Into the ropes goes Sam Hayne. Oh, clothesline duck. Hayne with the big double boot, and down goes Cadillac. Cadillac outside the ring now.
That's kind of a smart move there for Colluci.
You can see him wincing in pain there.
Take a break, regroup.
He's going to need a timeout. He's facing hell itself, which has come through the ropes with the plancha. Sam Hayne dives through the ropes and slams Colluci straight down.
Nick Colluci didn't do his homework today, obviously. It's one thing you do not do. You don't stand around and wait for Sam Hayne to do, you just don't.
Never give
he will capitalize on it.
Right you are, Kujo. Never give the devil an opportunity, or he will have his due. And look at this. Look at Colluci getting wrapped around that ring post by Sam Hayne, who delivers the boots. This is getting vicious in a hurry.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to fight outside the ring with Sam Hayne. He will take it all over.
You can't read the eyes of the devil, but look at that. Colluci with the jawbreaker. And he actually hurt Hayne. Colluci now driving that knee and all that pressure and momentum. Driving down on the lower jaw and the throat of Hayne. And look at this. Mystique out now, as you can see, cheering on Hayne from ringside. Kyoto trying to distract the referee and puts a boot to Hayne. Look at this. Cadillac Nick Colluci. Is he going to go for the suplex here on Sam Hayne? Gets him up and down. Wow, nicely done by Cadillac Nick Colluci.
Well, Colluci's not no slouch either. He went toe-to-toe with Justin Dredd in many a battle.
Oh, the second rope looking for the moonsault. Nothing doing. Colluci going for a split-legged moonsault. Hayne out of the way. And that's going to punish Colluci right in that midsection. Sam Hayne now back up. The Lord of Darkness delivering those fists to the head of Cadillac Nick Colluci. Into the corner now. And Hayne delivering those boots way high up.
And I know what comes next here.
Into the ride goes Colluci.
And this is the prelude usually to the Satan Kanrana.
Dear Lord, if he hits that, Colluci will never be the same man. Not that a lot of people here wouldn't mind that. Into the ropes goes Colluci. Falls right from hell.
Almost knocked him right off his boots.
The crowd at Baba Louie chanting for the blood of Cadillac Nick Colluci.
Well, after what we saw tonight, rightfully so.
Sam Hayne, look at the land, and he hits it. Sam Hayne with that absolute, and look at this.
And that's something new. I've never seen that before out of Sam Hayne.
Cadillac, look at this. Sam Hayne has got a hold of C. Martin McClure, who had Hayne's belt around his waist. Tejas hits him with the belt.
No, that's just dirty.
You've got to be kidding me.
The number game once again.
Mystique tries to get the referee to turn around. Cover, count of two, and that's it. Oh my God, it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner and the #1 contender for the NWA Wisconsin Championship, Cadillac Nick Colluci.
Ben Johnson needs to step up. He needs to do something to cut this number game down.
This is absolutely ridiculous. The foreign franchise with that numbers game to their advantage yet again. Hayne distracted by the loss of that his ACW belt. Tejas uses it as a foreign object. Again, the referees miss it, and Hayne is hurt.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've seen about enough of the garbage out of the foreign franchise this evening.
Amen to that, Kujo.
But you know what? If I was J-Cash, I'd be thanking my lucky stars right now that he doesn't have to face Sam Hayne.
The foreign franchise manages to steal one from Sam Hayne, and Hayne is irate. Hayne is telling the referee what happened, and of course the referee didn't see it. The foreign franchise specializing in the chicanery, and they snuck past the devil tonight. But you gotta think the devil is gonna have his due one of these days, boys. Unbelievable.
Kujo, the way you're talking, it almost sounds like the Mad Dog of War wouldn't mind teaming up with Sam Hayne to get rid of this garbage.
And it is for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
Well, if you ask me what it feels like to be a freak.
Main event time in All-Star Championship Wrestling and an
All
NWA.
the marbles are on the line, Thrill.
The NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight title on the line. Here comes a mountain of a competitor.
And by God, this is a battle of the horses.
We haven't seen this fella since the show in O'Connell quite some time ago. This is a big, big dude.
Well,
Thoruf Marius. Kujo,
I wish
enlighten
I
us.
could say the same. I've faced this guy twice in the last 4 weeks.
Frankly, he looks pretty damn scary.
Well,
all I can really say about this guy right here is what a monster.
Kujo, you still got the bruises to prove it, don't you?
left and right arm.
Now here's a guy who's been turning heads in NWA Wisconsin, for that matter, the Midwest. The big.
With the strains of Welcome to the Jungle, it doesn't mean you're listening to the Jim Rome Show. It means you're welcoming the brand new NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. He's big, he's bad, he's a strong man, and he holds the 10 pounds of gold. He is Mason Quinn.
Mason Quinn, what an entrance. Not only is he the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion, but he's also bringing out the ICW heavyweight championship that he recently won from Big Daddy Hoofer.
2 titles within NWA Wisconsin are both in possession of Mason Quinn. If he defeated Big Daddy Hoofer for the ICW belt, that's a hell of an accomplishment in itself. But he also took that title you see over his shoulder, the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight belt that had been the property of Silas Young for so many months here in NWA Wisconsin. Courtesy of 3 exploder suplexes, Mason Quinn grabbed that gold. Now he's a double champion.
Kujo in the Battle of the Horses. I have to ask you one question. Who do you think is going to win it? It's a hard decision. It's hard to pick. Who do you think is going to walk away with the gold tonight?
This Thoruf Marius is just one tough, and big individual.
Let's go to Michael Dakota for the ring introductions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger. Weighing in at 315 pounds from Helsinki, Finland, Thoruf Marius. And his opponent, he hails from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and he weighs in at 246 pounds. He is the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion, Mason Quinn.
My God, he is the Minnesota Moose, and he's here to cause some havoc tonight.
Anyway, now that I can talk again, my money's on Thoruf.
Now, you know plenty about him, Kuj, but what do you think gives him the advantage over the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champ?
Look at him.
Well, you can say the same thing about Mason Quinn. He's as fit as a fiddle, and he's in probably the best shape of his entire life.
This is a hell of a main event here in NWA Wisconsin. The 10 pounds of gold on the line, the heavyweight championship of NWA Wisconsin, the biggest title in this state on the line tonight here in the ACW ring. And Thoruf,
show of disrespect here.
Thoruf with the big shove to the champ, and he delivers right back.
He's big and he's got a mean streak, and that's not a good combination for Mason Quinn.
Quinn and Thoruf now stalking each other in the ring. Main event here.
Can you feel the tension? Here we go.
Lock up, and Thoruf shoving Quinn halfway across the ring. Lock up and again.
Oh,
third lock up. Thoruf driving Quinn all the way back into the corner.
After the week get hard here.
Oh, Quinn, a big
Here
shot
we
and miss
go.
there. Quinn firing back with some rights now. Thoruf charges, misses with the clothesline.
Whoa.
Drop toe hold, and down goes Thoruf. And the champ comes out firing. Big chop there. Another huge one by Mason Quinn, delivering those forearms. Here we go for the ride.
Irish whip.
Thoruf reverses. Into the corner
Uh-oh.
goes Quinn. Quinn
No
ducks
one
out of
home.
the way.
Schoolboy 1, 2. Oh.
Mason Quinn coming out, firing at the challenger. Up and down goes Thoruf. Floats
Oh.
over with the bridge. Cover, counted 2.
Quinn is impressing me here. A string of pins. Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Oh, my God. Cover, counted 2. And still not enough. Quinn is fast as hell in this match, fellas.
Well, and that's what he's going to have to be, because you're not going to beat Thoruf with power. Look at his legs. They're twice the size of Mason Quinn's.
Unbelievable. Thoruf, of course.
Oh my God!
Spent a lot of time in Japan recently, just back in the States. He's told our board of directors that if he wins, he's making NWA Wisconsin his #1 priority. He's learned a lot in Japan, and he's going to illustrate that tonight maybe against Mason Quinn.
This is the Helsinki Hellraiser right here. He plans on showing no remorse.
He's got bloodlines dating back almost all the way to Eric the Red. A lot of Viking blood in this guy, which is odd considering the Packers-Vikings matchup tomorrow.
Oh,
and look
come
at the
on, ref, break that.
Look at the extension, using almost all of that 5 count. That's some long, long stems on Thoruf Marius. And Quinn
How
still
tall is
hasn't
this
gotten
guy?
up.
How tall is he, Thrill?
I'm afraid I couldn't tell you the height.
6'7", I would say.
Maybe closer to 6'9". I don't know. This guy, he's damn huge. I'll tell you that, Bobby V. And look at this. And look at this.
Uh-oh,
Quinn,
Irish
all-step
whip
to the right.
reversed.
Reversed it and puts the
Big
knee in the
knee
stomach.
and- oh!
Quinn lifts that knee high and
He's
Thoruf
rocking him.
almost goes down.
Not taking the big man off his feet.
Quinn with a shoulder block, trying to knock Thoruf Marius down. Here comes Quinn again.
Oh!
Discus punch, no good. Full Nelson slam.
He was going for the Minnesota lawnmower there. He couldn't take him off his feet.
It's not often you see Quinn facing a guy in the ring that he actually crane his neck up and look up to. He's got a mountain of a man here in Thoruf Marius.
Did you just say Minnesota lawnmower?
That's what he calls it.
Do they even have grass there?
I have no idea.
No, it's AstroTurf over there, man.
That's what I thought.
Plastic sky, plastic seats, plastic turf.
In the land of 10 million lakes?
And 0 Super Bowl trophies. Up goes Quinn at the hands of Thoruf Marius.
Good
down.
God!
Scoop and a slam, and that was a long way to fall for the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion.
This match is turning exactly into what I thought it would. A whole lot of Thoruf throwing.
Good
a whole
God!
lot of Mason Quinn.
Standing
Don't count
leg drop.
Quinn out. Kujo, do not count out Quinn.
I ain't counting him out, but
in big-time situations like this, Mason Quinn is known to rise to the occasion.
He did just that against Silas Young last month at NWA Wisconsin Warfare at Waverly Beach in Menasha, capturing that very belt, the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. Well, this is a hell of a tall order for a first title defense.
That was a hell of a right hand.
Thoruf Marius is just big and strong, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Marius looking to swing.
Sends him off.
Quinn all across the ring. Quinn fights back. Couple of forearms, shoving him right up there. Big chops. Oh, but the eye rake stops that momentum in a hurry.
let me ask you this, Thrill. Has the big man even been off his feet yet once tonight?
No, Quinn has not yet knocked Thoruf Marius down.
How do you take a man down like this?
You can't.
Quinn is going to
It's
try,
like
but he
going
ate a
up
knee
against the brick wall.
Quinn is going to try to do exactly that. So far, he's been just eating knees left and right for his efforts. Thoruf Marius in control here, challenging for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
Sends him off once more.
Oh, he telegraphed the move. Quinn responds nicely. Boot
Going
there to the
after
upper
the
left
knees.
knee. Trying to knock the big man's legs down. Spins.
Oh my God!
I haven't seen a
Good
clothesline that vicious
Where
since
is
Stan
his
Hansen.
head? His head just rolled into the third row. My God!
Mason Quinn is barely moving. Thoruf Marius throws one of the most
Check
vicious
his
clotheslines I've
vital
ever seen.
signs. That could be it.
Thoruf making a mistake. Do you want to win the belt or not?
Right you are, Kujo. Jaw jagging with
Oh,
the
and
fans.
another
Not
kick out.
Not hooking the leg. It's going to take more than that to put Quinn down. And look at this. Thoruf now frustrated.
come on.
Just choking the life out of the champion. And now
Blatant disrespect for the rules here. Come on, referee needs to get him under control.
Thoruf obviously frustrated, but he's got nobody to be frustrated with but himself. He should have went for a cover immediately.
Mason
Should
Quinn
have
now,
hooked the leg.
Quinn now using the ropes to get himself back to his feet, fighting back with a couple of boots and some forearms to the head.
Oh, my God.
Oh, but Thoruf lifts that knee and sends Quinn reeling.
Have you ever seen somebody be lifted off of their feet like that just by taking a knee?
Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen Mason Quinn be lifted off his feet by a
Absolutely
knee?
not. No.
I've never seen anyone use this much strength to toss around Mason Quinn
Or by anything.
like this.
Quinn is being manhandled like I've never seen before. That's a vertical suplex. Oh my God!
Delay, but
oh!
Quinn gets out of it and throws Thoruf into the turnbuckles.
What has he got? Oh!
Quinn looking for the exploder maybe, but he's got a couple elbows to the head.
Going for the German suplex here.
Thoruf trying to fight his way out.
Saying no.
And finally he turns around. Sends Quinn into the turnbuckles.
Oh!
Follows up with another
monstrous clothesline.
Vicious lariat. Into the turnbuckle goes.
Oh
goes
my
Quinn,
God!
And hammered again by Thoruf Marius.
I've been on the receiving end of those clotheslines in the corner, and let me tell you, they do not feel good. And that's exactly, it's the prelude to that.
Side slam by Thoruf Marius, and Quinn's title reign is looking to get real short here real soon. Up and down.
This
goes
could be a
Bash.
3 count.
Cover, count of 2, new chat, no!
You gotta be wondering how Quinn's ribs are faring in this match right now.
I'm gonna guess broken.
Very well could be.
And now Thoruf Marius slowing things down and just wrenching the head.
Methodical
Right,
here.
almost right off the body of the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion, Mason Quinn.
Come on, Quinn. I hate to take sides, but I'd like to see Mason Quinn mount an offense, mount a comeback here.
Mason Quinn down on that man in a bad way. Thoruf Marius, the bigger man, maybe the stronger man.
Come on,
and
Quinn.
using all that upper body strength. But Quinn somehow manages to fight to his feet. Puts his hands together and
Comes the
delivers
Minnesota
a couple of
Moose.
hard elbows into the gut of that Helsinki Hellraiser, Thoruf Marius. Marius
Oh.
misses with the clothesline. Quinn continues to fight
Oh,
back and
big
get the
jawbreaker.
Boot to the
Going
gut.
after
Quinn's
the
got
knees.
something planned. Look
There
at
it is! Discus clothesline!
Shades of Kerry Von Erich, but it's not enough to put Marius down. This is just a
Nailed
flat-out fight, fellas.
Nailed the Minnesota lawnmower. Oh, big boot.
Quinn fighting back out of that corner, going to the second turnbuckle.
Oh my God!
DDT!
Oh my God!
Tornado DDT by the champion. Cover, count of 2. And still not enough to put down Thoruf Marius. I can't believe the strength of these two men.
300 pounds plus of Mason Quinn with a tornado DDT. Can you believe that?
I can't believe I saw a guy of Quinn's size pull that off. This
I
is
can't
incredible,
believe what
Kujo.
I'm seeing in this match. This is
Then
really
look at
impressing
that.
the hell out of me. Big German suplex. Get out of here.
With
His
the bridge
shoulders are
cover,
down,
count of
too.
2.
Oh.
And Thoruf manages to get out of it. I can't believe the moves I'm seeing out of these two. This is professional wrestling right here, fellas.
Professional wrestling at its finest, Thrill.
Unbelievable. Strength versus strength. Big man on big man.
And I think it's safe to say you ain't seen nothing yet.
This is what a main event in All-Star Championship Wrestling will look like. And look at this, Mason Quinn trying to get Thoruf Marius off of those ropes, trying to send him for the ride. Now he does. Reverse Mystique
Oh,
by Thoruf.
my. Oh,
up
big
and
Samoan
back.
drop.
Unbelievable. Incredible agility there by the big man.
Oh, my.
And I thought Quinn may have lost the title there. Just gets out the last moment.
Can you believe this?
The back and forth
He's
between these
running
guys.
on fumes, if anything. I'm sorry, Thrill, to cut you off.
The back and forth between these two is absolutely stunning. This is quality wrestling we're seeing right here, gentlemen.
What does he have left? What can Thoruf do to put him down?
And what does Quinn have left in the tank to try and fight back against him?
Oh, no.
Looks like he's going for
What
the
is
choke
this?
slam here.
Oh, my. Oh.
Quinn gets out of the choke slam, rolls him up. Cover, count of 2, and it's
No
over.
way.
Are
you
Ladies
serious?
and gentlemen, here's your winner and still
Kujo.
NWA
Kujo,
Wisconsin
did you see
heavyweight
what I
champion,
just saw?
Mason Quinn.
Out of nowhere.
He retains. He retains. He retains. Mason Quinn gets the job done here tonight.
Out of nowhere, gentlemen, the champ gets that roll up there. Thoruf is on
It
his feet.
surprised me.
I'm shocked as well.
Thoruf
It
is on
surprised
his
the
feet.
hell out of me. I can't believe what I just witnessed here, gentlemen.
And look at the challenger.
Mason Quinn.
The challenger is on his feet, Bobby V, and he is irate. He can't believe that this contest is over, and he's going home without NWA gold.
First, he beats a guy like Silas Young for the title, and then changes it up and adapts to this big, giant mountain of a man style and beats him as well. You know what? I gotta say, I think Mason Quinn might be looking at a long, long title reign.
He's a dual champion in NWA Wisconsin.
Oh, wait a second,
He's got
fellas.
the
Wait a second.
Mason Quinn's back in the ring.
Thoruf doesn't see him behind him.
Oh, come on, no!
Exploder
Get
suplex!
out of here!
Quinn hits his exploder suplex
And
on
the
Thoruf
machine
Marius.
guns are going off here tonight. Hook 'em horns. He gets the W. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen a showcase here tonight.
Now that's a main event worthy of All-Star Championship Wrestling. The dual champion of both ICW and all of NWA Wisconsin faces a mountain of a man from Helsinki
Silent Sean,
and stays supreme.
Big Daddy Hoofer, and now adding Big Thoruf to the list.
Who is next in the title reign of one Mason Quinn? Incredible.
Once more for Mason Quinn.
This man is the flagship of this company. He's got the big gold, and he's clearly got the medal to carry that medal for a long time.
Not for nothing. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Now that's a main event in All-Star Championship Wrestling for Bobby Valentino, for the Mad Dog of War, Kujo, my new partner, and even for Jamie the Weasel. I'm the Thrill. Thank you for joining us here on NWA Wisconsin Home Video. See you ringside at NWA Wisconsin. Star Wipe, and we're out.
Out of here.